Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another Tarot Card Live with me, General Goods Tarot. I hope that you are all well. Today we are doing free yes or no questions, and we're also doing donate readings as well. If you would like to donate for a reading today, all you have to do is click the pinned comment in chat. There is information for how to do so via PayPal or Cash App. It's only $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini reading, and $3 for a really quick yes or no. And if you want to participate and get a chance to have a free yes or no question, feel free to post a question in chat. I will be picking people at random, okay? So if you're not familiar with my streams, my name is General Goods Tarot. I do free tarot readings every stream, sometimes yes or no's, sometimes 3-card readings, and I also offer donated readings. And if you rather not have your reading be public, I offer private readings. You can do that by clicking Linktree in the description. There's information there for how to reach out to me. The cost of private readings are the same as public readings, where it's only $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini question, and $3 for a really quick yes or no, okay? If you want to book a private reading with me, you just have to click Linktree. I'll get back to you via email as soon as possible, okay? Thank you, S. Virgo, for your donation. I appreciate it. Good day to you all. Happy Sunday, guys. I'm a little under the weather today, so my voice sounds a little bit messed up. That's okay. I hope that you guys can forgive me. Hello, it's Crimson. Thank you for your donation. And thank you, S. Virgo, for your donation, guys. You will be the first 2 donators of today. Hold on, let me just update the list, and then we're going to get started on free readings. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Great job surviving the week, and I hope that your new week to come is actually fantastic for you. Okay, so hold on. Just give me a really quick moment, chat. We're updating the list, and I'll be right with you all. I have a heater right under me right now. It is so cold that I need it. I got a whole heater right under my footsies. Hello, Tasha. It's good to see you. Hi, Alice Lily. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so if you would like a free yes or no question, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 2 people before we get to our first donations with It's Crimson and S. Virgo back to back, okay? So if you would like a free yes or no question, now's your time to post. And before I answer anyone, chat is so important for you all to know tarot is never the definitive guide to the future. It's always picking up on current energies. No reading that you will ever receive is 100% accurate. Energy is ever changing, just like our moods, our opinions, and our thoughts. Use these readings with a grain of salt. Just use them to help you navigate the past, present, and future, okay? You are the master of your fate. Ultimately, and at the end of the day, only use this as guidance and choose your own path, okay? All right, so let's get on to our first 2 yes or no questions. Hello, Alice Lily. We're going to start with you. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Alice Lily's higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as Ollie here, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit for Alice Lily. Does Allie or Ollie want to reconcile more if she puts his picture as her profile picture today? 3 cards for yes or no. Would he want to reconcile more? The answer is no, actually. The answer is no. If you do that, you may even get your heart broken if you do this. So if you place Ollie's profile picture, his picture as your profile picture, it does look like you might get wounded or insulted, or you might feel bad about it. We have the cards of the wounded warrior with the Knight of Wands, the hurt, that heartbreak with that 3 of Swords, and the Empress coming out here. Unfortunately, it does look like the answer is no. He would rather you not do that, okay? I did already. Oh my gosh. He don't like I put his picture as my profile picture. Alice Lily, it looks like he doesn't like it. But again, even though he doesn't like it, if you guys are dating and you're together, he would have to communicate that to you, right? It does kind of look like he doesn't particularly like it, okay? The answer is no, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that. Again, you could always just ask for his personal opinion. Maybe you like the picture. Maybe he can, like, you know, let you do it, right? If you guys are dating and you guys are together. Is what I think it is. It's about taking the situation in a mature manner. So the Empress is the most mature court card, okay? It's the mother, it's the matriarch. It looks like Ali or something around the situation, you're going to get the, comment of, I don't really like it, or this is not really for me. Your spirit guides are asking you to take whatever feedback that you get about posting this guy's picture as your profile picture in a mature way, just to try and see this person's perspective. Like, oh, I understand that he wouldn't like this and I respect his decision, so I'm going to take it down and put my own picture because I like myself. So they're just asking you to handle the situation in a mature and balanced way. See this person's perspective, have empathy for this person if they express that they don't really like it, or it makes them uncomfortable, okay? So the answer is it doesn't look like this person likes it, but try to approach the situation in a way where you can understand their perspective rather than feeling hurt or feeling rejected as a result, okay? This is what they want you to ultimately do. I already take the change now my picture since the 2nd of noon. Gotcha. So it just looks like Spirit wants you to handle it maturely and the person doesn't like it, Alice. But all is well. Yes, he want me to take maturely. Exactly, yes. Did he already comment on it, Alice? All right, so we're going to get to the next person now. Tasha Gomez. Spirit, please clear the energy. We're going to get to Tasha, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as Connor, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Clear the energy, Spirit. Once again, connecting to Tasha's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her. And Connor, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, and 3 cards. Will Connor ask Tasha to get back into a relationship with him? 3 cards for yes or no, Spirits. Is likely to happen. We have here the 5 of Wands. We have the High Priestess. We have the Queen of Swords here. So I think it is. The answer is not at this time, Tasha. Not yet, okay? The reason why it's a no is because they kind of don't really know what you're up to at this time. There's a little bit of a not having enough information about what's going on with you. So maybe you guys would have to get to know each other again before this even becomes a potential topic. We have the 5 of Wands, and then we have the hidden energy of the High Priestess, one's internal world, subconscious, followed by the Queen of Swords, which is a truth giver, but there's also information here not being said or not being understood by this person. So I would just say for right now, it's a no until Connor gets a little bit more information about what's going on with you in your personal life, okay? So that's the energy coming through. Getting to know you better again is going to be really vital for the possibility here. All right, Spirit, we're going to clear the energies. Everyone, please pause your free readings. We will do more free readings after our first donations, okay, with It's Crimson. Try not to spam your question, by the way. I can see chat, but I'm picking free questions at random, okay? So pause your free readings. Hold on. Pause your free readings, chat. We will do more. I swear. We will do more. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. Crimson, are you here and are you ready for your question? Are you ready for your reading? You're so welcome, Tasha. Thank you for coming through. All right, awesome. So your question here is, what's going to happen between me and S when I come back from my week off? Is this your question for the full reading? All right, awesome. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. Can we connect to It's Crimson's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as S, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding her? Spirit and 5 cards. What's going to happen between these two when Crimson comes back from their week off? 3 cards initially. Please and thank you. The 6 of Wands. What's going to happen between these two? The Sun. Okay, and is what I think it is. Okay, wait. Okay, 2 more. I'm getting whiplash. It's Crimson. I'm getting a little whiplash. Spirit, 3 cards on why? Why this? Okay. Is that what I think it is? Crimson. Look at you. So Crimson, you've got some you've got some good energy coming your way, but it's coming from you, okay? It's coming directly from you. So what's going to happen, you're going to be feeling somewhat invigorated or reinvigorated even, okay? You will have some type of sense of confidence in yourself and your choices. Should you talk to S the next time you guys communicate. Thank you, Therania, for your donation. I appreciate it. Hi, Bernadette. We have the Six of Wands, the Sun, and the Page of Swords here, okay? You have gone through some significant change within yourself, okay? I'm not sure when it happened, when this transition happened, but you see yourself in a different way where you're not completely affected by what S thinks of you, or if something develops between you and S. We have the Death and the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? It just feels like you have a sense of confidence where you're not dejected by S if S decides to reject you. We have here the Secret, the Male, and the Healing coming through here. Beautiful for you. Amazing. We're going to get some more tarot for you. What's going on here? Why is he feeling this way, Spirit? Is it what I think it is? So you have been wounded by the exchanges that the two of you have been having, the complications in getting to know S and trying to figure out where the situation is going, okay? Why you are feeling this way, and almost in a sense feel is Five of Swords or Three of Swords here, is because you're just fed up or frustrated with how things were or have been unfolding with you and S. You can speak to S in a kind of confidence and clarity because you're kind of over the complicated back and forth that is going on between you two, okay? Confirmation on the nine of Wands here, the wounded soldier here, okay? We're going to get some more oracle cards for you now. Two more on this energy, Spirit. Hello, Joanna. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. One more. Look at that. Is it what I think it is with this? Okay, so while this energy isn't coming through as clearly or with as much strength as I predict it will, we have here the ego, the realization, and the missing here. You kind of come to this understanding like, I'm attaching myself to the situation when I really don't have to drive myself crazy about it. Something here is disconnected. Something here is going missing. My words, my expression, and my intention is falling to the wayside and is coming out one ear and out the other when it comes to S. I kind of want to now pull myself back and kind of reclaim my own personal energy. So it kind of feels like you're just feeling so much more smooth and so much more, I guess, ready for something. And you're feeling a lot more confident and a lot more carefree going to work, especially with S in mind, okay? We're going to get some more oracle cards for you now. Okay. Really great. Fantastic job, Crimson. I kind of don't care how she feels what I say. Good for you. I'm glad you're doing well, Joanna. Hello, Vadi. It's good to see you. Dynamics. Hi, Maria. Hello, Elaine Tat. Good to see you all. Happy Sunday. All right, Spirit. For Crimson, 4 more cards on any other details, Spirit. 4 more cards on any other details. Okay, that's what I think it is. Okay. And 1 here, 2 here. One more. So you don't immediately want to end the connection that you guys have. You're not trying to destroy the relationship that the two of you, the friendship that you two have built. It's not like you're trying to be like, F her overnight. But what you're basically going to be diving into, what's going to be happening between you two, is that you're kind of over it. Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. That 10 of Swords is kind of like a disconnect card. The 10 of Wands is letting something go. So you're kind of going to be easing into this type of separation from S, and it also feels like you feel unburdened as you slowly release yourself from what is she going to say? How is she going to react? Should I approach it this way? Should I approach it that way? You're not going to be doing that as much, and slowly over time you're going to be completely disconnecting efforts. Okay, we have here the card of the distorted masculine, followed by the strength and the time coming out here, okay? There's this little bit of a sense that pursuing S was really messing up your mental state more than it needed to. Just the idea of pursuing S was ruining something going on for you. So it's almost like for the sake of your own mental health, for the benefit of how you feel about life in general, you'll be disconnecting from S because, something's not working here. And you're going to be doing it slowly over time, even building back your personal confidence over time. Sometimes some situations don't work out. That's okay. But to keep pushing for something that doesn't work isn't going to be great for you and how you feel about yourself in the long run. So I see you disconnecting, becoming more confident in yourself, and just being like, you know what? It's not working out. That's cool. I'm not going to drive myself crazy about it. So this is really fantastic energy for you. You're in a fantastic headspace. You care less about what S thinks, and over time you're going to be completely disconnected, and Spirit sees you with that beautiful sun, becoming way more confident with yourself and way more confident with how you communicate, okay? So that is your reading, Crimson. Thank you so much for your donation. Beautiful energy coming through, and I really feel like you're going to feel empowered. I feel empowered tapping into this energy as well. So I guess things are good for me, but not for her. It just feels like someone maybe missed their chance with you, but you feel really great about it. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, it does happen, but we have to keep moving on anyway. We got to keep progressing. There will be other people who match our flows, right? So thank you so much, Crimson, for your time and for your energy. We're going to move forward now to our next donation with S Virgo. S Virgo, are you here? And are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up and feel free to post your first question when you're ready. Thank you, Therania, for your triple donation. If you'd like to email me your questions, Therania, in case you're not here, I can give you a timestamp for your questions. Okay, just in case you aren't here when it's time. Fabulous. So, chat, after S Virgo's first donation, we will be getting 2-3 more free yes or no questions, okay? If you would like to donate, all you have to do is click the pinned comment in chat. Information is there for how to donate. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? Thank you, Jenna, for your donation. I'll put you on the list in a moment. Well, this kind of sucks. I was still hoping there was something worth saving in this connection. That doesn't mean there isn't. It just may take, some time, because I do get the sense that S is rather resistant to this connection. But I also got the sense she was resistant to love in general. I don't know what she must have been through, but she definitely has some genuine reasons and concerns for holding back her energy romantically from people. So I would not take it personally. It feels more like she's on her personal journey with love, and it is rather complicated. I don't think this would have been a one and done relationship where you just with her. I think there's some complications going on there personally. When I tap into her energy, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done on her end, and she just might not be ready for a connection. Jenna, I'm going to put you on the list. Give me a moment. Thank you, Elaine Tapp, for your donation as well. It's very appreciated. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Just updating the list. S Virgo, are you here? Are you ready for your donation? If not, we'll just move forward to the next people on the list, okay? If you are not here, just give me a thumbs up if you are, because we will get started on another donator if you are not here, okay? Gotcha, Jenna. I will timestamp your question. So if you have donated, please give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to the next person on the list who is here, okay? If you have donated, please give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to the next donator who's here because S Virgo has exited for a brief moment, okay? Thank you guys for your patience with me. Listen, I'm a little sick today, y'all. Thank you guys for joining me today. Appreciate it. All right, so if S Virgo is not here, if the Rania is not here, Jenna, because you have a short reading, would you like to have your reading now? If so, I'm going to give you a timestamp and we're going to get to your question, okay? Because you have a really short one and that's going to look good for people going back to their questions, okay? All right, awesome. Erica, is it okay if I post my mod question in email? I'm currently out. Yes, Joanna, feel free to do so. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to get to Jenna, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the energy surrounding her questions. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Jenna with her highest interest in mind. Your question is, what should I do that I can be soon as possible my dream job that pays well? Spirit, please clear the energies. May we connect to Jenna's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the energy surrounding her career, specifically her dream job. Spirit, 3 cards. What should Jenna do so that she can get her dream job as soon as possible that pays well? 8 of Swords, Chariot, one more, and the Death here is what I think it is. Primarily focusing on what you're most insecure about. So to get your dream job the fastest is to work on the elements of your skill set that you are most insecure about, okay? So we have here the 8 of Swords, the Chariot, and the Death here, transforming how you're feeling about your skills. What are you doing? What do you see people in the industry and what are they doing that you admire, for example? You must change and transform how you connect to your skills, okay? So we're going to get some more oracle cards for you. 3 from here, Spirit, please and thank you. So it's a matter of insecurity. We have here the Fool, the honesty, followed by the exchange, the growth, the transformation, and the takeoff. So Spirit is also asking you to find an individual or use yourself as an example. Find a way to get honest and valid feedback on what you do, on what your skill set are, on what you can offer. Have an honest and direct relationship with yourself, or have a person who is talented or already in the field or close to it that you are interested in, and get valid, honest feedback. We have here the Fool, but the energy is of the honesty, okay? We also have the card of the beams, and this is about growth, okay? Spirit wants you to have some critique and then grow based on that critique. Look at your skills and ask yourself, is what I'm doing currently just as good or even better than what the industry is asking for? We also have the card of the Frog, okay? And this is transformation, followed by the card of the Broom, which is takeoff. Spirit wants you to start editing, upgrading, or even adding to your current skill set based on honest feedback that you give to yourself, okay? You're going to need to give yourself some honest feedback or receive it from somebody who you believe would give you honest feedback. Spirit, 2 more cards for Jenna on this. One more. And then we have here the Knight of Swords and the Moon here, okay? Is what I think it is with that. So the timing of when you're going to get your dream job is kind of up in the air, but it is based on how you feel about what you're producing. Let's say you're an artist, for example, Jenna, and what you're choosing to pursue is being an artist for a game company. Now, gaming companies require extreme skill in a superhuman level. The type of skills and the things that you would need to know for this industry, you would have to be the best of the best. And that means looking at your work with an honest perspective and saying to yourself, can I be with the best of them in this position? What must I learn? Should I go back to the drawing board? Do I have to add the understanding of anatomy? Do I have to add background understanding? This is an example, is what your spirit guides want you to be directly honest with yourself about. Do I have the skills necessary to achieve my dream job when I look at the other portfolios of the other people who are in this industry? And this may not be the industry that you're after, but Spirit wants you to use this example. There we go. So one more card for Jenna, please. And thank you, Spirit. One more. Thank you, Samantha, for your donation. And lastly, we have here the card of the uncertainty, okay? So as of this time, based on what Spirit understands about what you do, you must add more skills to your, play set. You must practice a little bit more. You must be much more, what's the word for it? Hungry for development, transformation, and skill building, okay? So, what should you do that can help you get your dream job faster is look at what you can do now and ask yourself, how can I build onto this? How can I dedicate more time into this? And how can I get feedback from people who are in a place where I want to be about what I can do to improve what I'm doing now? That will get you there the fastest. But Spirit is saying that doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be a set time for when that will happen. Okay. So you must, unfortunately, build on what you have right now, but you must have an honest look at what you're producing at the moment. Okay, Jenna? So that is your reading. Having a freaking honest conversation with yourself about what you do and learning to build onto your current skill set is going to get you to where you need to be. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation. All the best to you in the path, and try not to let this deject you from going to where you want to go. Any dream is possible, but it does take effort and it does take time and a little luck. Okay. Be optimistic. You can do this. Rich or poor, we've seen people in the industry come from nothing and build onto so much just through their own personal interests. So just build on what you have right now. You don't have to be crazy rich or have all these lessons to be where you want to be, but you have to put in your own personal, authentic effort, okay? And that's where it starts with you. And you don't need much more than that but a pen and a paper, okay? I know that I don't have the money or job to get a bigger apartment. I'm sorry, Jenna, that that's happening. I do very hope and very wish for you to be in a better place so that you can go down this field with even more enthusiasm, okay? All right, good luck to you, Jenna. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you to your spiritual team for connecting with me. I do wish you very, very much a lot of luck on this path, and I hope to see your name in some of the credits in the future games that I will play. That would be lovely. All right, so guys, we're going to open up for 3 more free yes or no questions. This is the part of the portion where I offer free readings. If you would like a chance at a free reading, now's your time to post. However, the question does have to be in a format where it can give you a yes or no response. So if it's just general, like, how does this person feel about me? I can't answer that question for you today, though I can answer that question in a future stream when I'm doing 3-card readings. Today is just yes or no. Ask a yes or no question, and I can give you a yes or no response. I'm going to be picking 3 people at random. If you're not picked, it's not personal. It is at random. And then we're going to get to our next donation. So post now, chat. Try not to spam, please. Try not to spam, please. And then we're gonna get started on the next questions. Okay. Thank you, Samantha Langford, for your donation. I appreciate it. Samantha Langford. You are on the list now for, I believe you wanted too many questions. There you are. Fabulous. And by the way, chat, if you have donated and you're not here to be here for your donations, just let me know. I'll give you a timestamp to your readings at the end of the stream, okay? Thank you guys for your patience. Be right back. I'm just going to blow my nose, guys. I'm sick today. I'm sick. Be right back. Alrighty. All the best to you. Thank you, Dino Friends, for your donation. I'll put you on the list now. After this, I'm going to answer some free questions. Feel free to post your free questions, chat. I'm going to be picking at random. Again, please try not to spam, okay? Please don't spam. I beg you. I beg you. All right, so we're going to get to our next yes or no question with Dominique. Does A want me to text him and used my mom's phone after he blocked me. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Dominique, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as A, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Please and thank you, Spirit. Does A want Dominique to text him with her mother's phone after he blocked her? 3 cards, Spirit, yes or no? 2 more for why or any other information. All right, so the answer is not at this time, not just yet, Dominique, okay? We have the cards of the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Wands here. The reason why he wouldn't want you to text him with your mother's phone is because there seems to be like some mixed emotions still going on in his internal world about the connection, okay? So with the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, that is the no energy coming through. There's a little bit of heartbreak energy too, by the way. And the reason for why that is the case is because the 5 of Wands is often a card of not being certain, having mixed emotions about something, having mixed thoughts about something, and the internal world of the High Priestess, okay? So the answer is not just yet. Give this person some time to kind of work out how they're feeling and what they're going through, okay? All the best to you. All right, so we're going to get to another person now. Dorilla, clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Dorilla's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as TL, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, will TL be reaching out to Dorilla in December? 3 cards for yes or no. Hi, Tortoise Love. How you doing? Happy Sunday to you. This is what I think it is. Is that a yes? So the answer is not likely, Dorilla. Based on the current energy, this person's likely to reach out to you at some point next year, okay? And it's interesting, you even get the Fool card coming through to express that. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups, and the Fool here, okay? And the good thing is this energy comes out as rather positive. So the answer is maybe not this year, not likely. The energies aren't very likely, but with the 6 of Wands to confirm this, you will likely have a conversation with this person at some point next year, okay? So all the best to you, Dorilla. Thank you for coming through. We're going to answer just one more person. Alexandra Anita. Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Alexandra Anita's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as Nabil, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. Spirit, does Nabil still want to reconcile with Alexandra now or in the future? 3 cards for yes or no. Thank you, Dorilla. I appreciate that. Hello, Scorpio. Hello, everyone. We have here the Page of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups. Oh, this is fabulous. And the Sun, the answer is yes. The answer is strong yes for you. You even got the reconciliation card with the 6 of Cups, but most beautifully, you got a very strong yes card of the Sun here. So the answer is this person would love the opportunity to reconnect with you. Page of Pentacles, 6 of Cups here, and the Sun comes through with really great energy. So the answer is yes and or later. It could be both energies, okay? But the answer is yes and even later. So depending on how you're kind of feeling about things, you can approach this however you want to. It just feels like this person's open to it either way. So you got options, Alexandra. Good luck to you. I hope this works out for you and the bill. All right, so yes, not yet, Dominique, not just yet. Alrighty, so yes for now and yes for later. Yes, Alexandra, this is correct. Hello, Iman. Hello, everyone coming in chat. Hello, everyone. Guys, everyone, please pause your free readings. Pause your free readings. We will do more. We're going to get to our next donations now, okay? I will do more free readings. Just give me a moment, chat. Pause your free readings. There will be more, I promise. We're going to get to our next donations with S. Virgo or any other donator who is here. So if you have donated, do please give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to the next donator who is here on the list now. So we have S. Virgo, we have Therania, we have Elaine Tat, Samantha Langford, and Dino Friends here. So if you're here, please give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to the next people who have donated on the list, okay? If S. Virgo is not here, it's okay. Normally she has to exit and head on out, but she normally comes back a little later. You're very welcome, Alexandra. I'm so happy for you. All right, so we're going to give it 30 more seconds, and then we'll get to Therania, okay? Thank you, Therania, for being here. Jen, I'm going to put you on the list now, okay? I appreciate your double donation. Thank you. Okay, so we have Tina friends, and we have Jenna with a double donation. Gotcha. So Jenna, I'm going to put you at the end. Did my donation come through? It did. You're at the end of the list, but we may pick you earlier because it's a short one, okay? Do you want a timestamp for this as well? I'll give you both in the end of the stream. By the way, chat, in 25 minutes, we will have a free full reading raffle. Anyone can join. Anyone and everyone can join, okay? There will be a raffle for a free full reading. That's 10 tarot cards, 10 oracle cards. You can ask whatever you want. Everyone can join and enter, by the way, okay? Not just donators. That's people coming in, lurking, your parents, your friends, your cats, your dogs. Everyone can join that raffle. All right, so since S. Virgo is not here just yet, we're going to get to Therania's first two full readings. Therania, are you ready for your first two full readings? If so, give me a thumbs up and post your first question when you're ready. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. All right, clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. I ended my connection with M yesterday. What are his thoughts and feelings? Ooh! Clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to connect to Therania, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as M, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit, what are M's thoughts about Therania after she ended the connection with him? 3 cards for the initial thoughts that this person's having. One more. Why? Okay, wait. Why do they feel this way? Why do they feel this way? Okay. Is what I think it is. He was like, good for her. Good for her. She got out. He was like, okay, this is gonna happen. It's happened. It's happened. Good for her. But he felt like he got karmic justice as well, though. We have here the 4 of Swords and the Justice card coming through. He felt like this was bound to happen. And the reasons for why that is because the obstacles and the complications in the relationship that you guys had, the dynamic that you guys had. Page of Wands, 5 of Swords, there's the obstacles there, the challenges, and the lovers as well, okay? So he's like, you know what? Respectfully, good for her. We even have the Queen of Swords as the confirmation of this. This feels like your energy. Like, you know what? She's the one who put her foot down. This is really great, honestly. Good for her. So we're going to get some oracle cards now for you. Spirit, 2 from here. Why he thinks this is justice. I felt that we needed it. Understandable. We have here surprises. We have here forbearance. And one more here, Spirit, and friends. Okay. And then can we get 2 from here and what's going on with this person's energy? One more, helper, contentment, and wonder. He's actually quite impressed by your ability to have done this too. He was surprised. There was a little bit of you guys struggling to maintain something of an energy, of a tie to each other. Okay, we have the cards of the surprises, the forbearance, and the friendship here. So the vibe is like that you guys had an understanding that there was a string that brought you two together. And he was struggling, holding on to this string, but felt like something was off or something was wrong. In fact, with you being the one to cut it out, we have here the cat and the diadem here with the crown. He's actually like, you helped this energy more than I could have. I wasn't brave enough to say something, but you were. There was something really off about the thing that connected us, but you did what I didn't have the strength to do, which is to disconnect, because something was clearly off here. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're gonna get to the next half of the reading, which is this person's feelings. Okay, Jen, I'm gonna read that in a moment. Just give me some time to wrap up this reading. Okay. All right, so Spirit, what are the feelings of M towards Therania after she ended this connection? Hello, Tramps. It's good to see you. Ace of Pentacles. What are their feelings? The Star. 2 more. the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the High Priestess. He's kind of hoping, so his feelings, huh? Okay. Oh, wow, that's interesting. That kind of hurts, though. So before we dive into the oracles, we're going to tell you what the tarot is, okay? We have here the Ace of Pentacles, the star here. His feelings is hoping that in the future, something solid will come about for him where it's like he can build with a nice person. He wants someone as nice as you have been to him. There's something about you really sticking out to this person, okay? We have the cards of the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands here, followed by the High Priestess. He would like to meet someone like you, Thorania, okay? That's how he feels. But he hopes that that person, if they come into his life, that the foundation they have a connection on is way more solid than the one that you guys had built with each other. Okay, so he, in a sense, six of swords, Six of Pentacles here. He hopes to meet someone like you, and he hopes that he can build with that person. Okay, so we're gonna get some oracle cards on what's going on with this person. Two on this situation, Spirit. Two on here, because you want to talk about that Queen of Pentacles. I hope you get someone like that as well. That's very nice, very mature. Just oh my god. You know, there's this vibe of him being like, you're rather unique. You know, I did feel this vibe coming through where it's like he wants to meet someone like you, but you are kind of unique when it comes to all the personalities that make you who you are. I mean, we all are, but specifically for you, wherever he lives, the demographic he's surrounded by, you're not like other people where you're at, okay? We have here the unicorn and the apple. He just wants someone like a part of who you are, knowing that he'll never have anyone like you specifically, okay? We even have the card of the goblin, rather not the goblin, but the cave coming through here. If he finds this person who has this similar trait to you, he feels to himself, I will cherish this. I will cherish this person. Okay, and this is kind of what his feelings are as of this time. Two more cards, Spirit, on this energy before we wrap up this reading. We have here the one day. Look at that energy of the one day somewhere. Again, this, if I meet someone like you, I will hold on to them and cherish them. One more card, Spirit. And then we have here the peace, the harmony, and the friendship here, okay? So that is really lovely. Ultimately, his feelings is you are clearly special. We didn't have a strong foundation. It was too shaky. You ending it made me realize, like, yeah, good for her. That's really great, because something was really off here. Lastly, he wants to meet someone like you and hopes that he will find that person. If he ever does, he hopes to hold on to that person as long as he can and cherish them the way that they're meant to be cherished, the way that they deserve to be. Kind of like because he missed out on his chance of really showing that for you, okay? So there's a little bit of understanding what he's lost here and in the acceptance of that. All right. So that is your first reading, Thorania. Feel free to post your second question when you're ready. Beautiful. Jenna, I'm going to read your question really quickly. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. Jenna here, you're saying, Erica, he ended our situationship because of my life situation, but he wants us to be friends because he said it's rare for him to get someone close to his inner circle so soon. But there could be possibilities after I am more in balance with my life, having a job, friends, bigger apartment, money, having muscles, training, daily routine, etc. Good for you, Jenna. That's amazing. And I think reading could maybe just make me more depressed. I would think so as well. If you're in the early stages of, doing tarot readings, it's so important for you to recognize that tarot is not meant to fix your problems. It's meant to give you insights on how to guide yourself through situations, not the word of God. You know what I mean? But that can be difficult to disconnect from, and that can be challenging because people look to tarot for help, to completely fix things, to give them insight so that they can almost like circumvent potential issues rather than actually face them head on. So tarot can be pretty damaging if you don't know how to approach it. But most people don't, which is, I hope, being a tarot reader, it can give you guys some insights on how to approach situations differently than how other tarot readings are expressed, okay? So it's very important not to drive yourself insane. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to blow my nose and we'll get to the next reading with Durania. When you have time, Durania, post your next question. And when you do, please give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to your next reading. S. Virgo, that's no problem at all. We're going to get to your next donations. We're going to get to your donations after the next 3 free readings, okay? So when you're ready, let me know. Be right back. We are here. And by the way, S. Virgo, if you just want to leave your questions, feel free to do so. I can give you a timestamp to your readings if you would like that. So if you have to head out for an emergency, I can just send you the timestamp so you can go back to your reading. If that sounds good to you, just post your questions in chat and I'll save them and give you the timestamp. Then you can come back, be like, Erica, I'm here. Where are my readings? And then we give you the timestamp, okay? All right, so for the second one, I'm wondering what's coming next in love for me. Close out the previous reading, Spirit. We're going to connect to Durania's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the energies surrounding her question here and her romantic love life. Clearing the energies of the previous reading that have nothing to do with this reading and still remaining connected to Durania's reading and Durania's energy. Thank you, Tortoise Love. I appreciate it. Spirit, 3 cards. What's coming next in Durania's romantic love life? 3 cards. Anything showing up? King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 3 more, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. All right. Is this what I think it is? All right. So why is this the case? What's going on with this person, Spirit? Hello, don't be stalking me, dude. Hello to you. Why is this the case, Spirit? What's going on here for Durania? One more. This is what I think it is, huh? I love that name. So Durania, what's coming towards you in love? And this is someone who's coming towards you, apparently. It's someone who wants to connect with you, wants to approach you. It's someone new. You haven't talked to this person, but they kind of perceive you. I guess they haven't seen you at your job because they see you as a Queen of Cups. So they don't know, they don't work with you because they see you in some type of way. We have here the King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, followed by the 5 of Pentacles here. Someone who barely knows you wants to approach you and ask you on a date, see what kind of person that you're like. But they see you as a Queen of Cups here. This person doesn't work with you. They don't know how awesome you are. They just see you as this really sweet person. There's something sweet about you, the way you move, the way you interact with the world around you. And they don't know much more other than, my gosh, she seems so cute. And then we have here the Motel Hotel, the Secret here, followed by the Exhaustion. This person is afraid to approach you because they've had a rough time with love. They've had some rejections here and there. They've had quite the journey in love, okay? We're going to get 2 oracle cards on this. So there's a guy who's just been watching you like, oh, you're so cute. She's so freaking cute. We have here loyalty and trusting, followed by clean up here. Is that what I think it is, Spirit, with this energy? No. This person might be with somebody, okay? I hate these readings, but it does happen. There's a gentleman who really doesn't know you too well, has seen you as the cutest person in the world, okay? But Spirit's got to be honest and direct. This person's had a rough time with a relationship. look at that. We got here the loyalty and cleanup here. It's like they've got to wrap up a situation that's not working for them romantically before they can even come towards you, okay? Now, they might do this. They might be married. They might be in a connection, but they need to end this before they even approach you. But they've been looking at you and they've been daydreaming about you. Like, I wonder what kind of woman she is. And I wonder if she's really nice as she looks and things like that. So they've been daydreaming, like, in a type of like fantasy type way. I wonder if there's a different kind of love out there for me than the one that I have right now. So you're part of somebody's fantasy. And Spirit does want to apologize for that, but you may be approached by this person, okay? Can we get one more card, Spirit, on this person's energy? Right, then we're going to get somebody new. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, they do appear to be either having children or in some type of long-term commitment, okay, with the 10 of Pentacles. So this is someone who's admiring you from a distance. They don't know you personally. They don't know where you work, but they see you. You're looking really sweet. They're either tied down by a person, a family, a relationship where it's really stressful for them, and you are a focal point of daydreaming where they're fantasizing about a better life and a better relationship, okay? So you're in someone's daydreams right now with wishful thinking. Clear the energies of that. We're going to once again connect to Rania's higher self, spiritual team, and all that's guiding her, as well as this next energy coming through here for her romantic love life, Spirit. Who's coming towards her? What's next for Rania and her love life? 3 cards. 7 of Cups, the Temperance, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so what is the 7 of Cups energy here, Spirit? The Wheel of Fortune. And the 4 of Swords is what I think it is. Oh my God, Rani, I'm so sorry. This is exhausting energy. I tap it into a lot of exasperation. Like, oh my God, Spirit. Options. Your spirit guides do ask for you to be patient with love coming in, okay? We have the cards of the 7 of Cups, the Temperance, and the Queen of Pentacles. Be patient with new love coming in. There's going to be some repeat of old cycles trying to make its way back into your life. We do have the Wheel of Fortune and the 4 of Swords here. Things that you thought were wrapped up and done and over with that you're fully, firmly over. There is some energy of old people kind of coming in, texting you, or you thinking about old people. Your spirit guides don't want you to rush into anything for a bit. The options are looking slim for love, okay? They just want to be direct with you. It's looking real slim. It's two more cards for Rania, Spirit. We have here the Spindle, the Storytelling, and we have here the Wood Cutter. Is it what I think it is? But now's a great time to reestablish your resilience, okay? Even though some old energies and even some surprising old energies may be coming back in, I suppose this will be a really great time with the woodcutter to test your resilience. Are you fully over some past people? Are you going to completely cut those people off? This may be in some ways a challenge of self-reflection, okay? So we're going to get 3 more oracle cards for you, and that is your reading. I feel like this energy of various things coming back to kind of haunt you low key is some type of test, okay? And this is a subtle channeled message for other people in chat, and I do have to say this because I feel called to say this. Sometimes before you enter a new chapter of your life that's better for you, something from the past will come back and try to break you from your new path, okay? This could be old people, old toxic habits, or old toxic behaviors that come through and manifest themselves to you and ask you, hey, do you still need to heal from this? Because something amazing is going to happen for you, and I'm just checking. And then you find yourself in old cycles and old patterns with old people ruining your life again, okay? So just a heads up to you, chat. If something old comes back, ask yourself, do we really want to go back there? And that's just something to think about. So we're going to get 3 more cards for you, and that is your reading. So we have here the card of the Resolving Conflict, followed by the Sexuality, okay? And then we have here the card of the Life Purpose. I do sense this for you, Rania. I do sense old energies coming back to kind of challenge you in some type of way. One big factor of these old energies coming back is this sexual energy coming through, almost like you being enticed by intensity almost like romantic, flirtatious intensity. If you can kind of like resolve that by not falling for intensity and passion, but try to focus on, well, what's my ultimate goal and my ultimate purpose? This could help you in the long run to get out of these crazy cycles, okay? With the life purpose here. So that is your reading, Theradia, for your second question. We're going to pause your readings for now and get to the next three free questions. Okay, clear the energies, please, and thank you, spirits. Theradia, thank you for your patience. Good luck to you. There's a lot to to register. Honestly, I feel like I had to write notes down and stuff like that. Reminds me of my narcissistic ex popping up once in a while, registering for the course with my community I go to. Dang, tortoise love. I'm sorry. The universe testing if I will react or not. Exactly. Oh my goodness. Okay, chat, if you would like a chance to have a free yes or no question, now's your time to post. I'm going to answer 3 people before we open up for the free full reading raffle. That's the end of the stream, but we're still open for donations, okay? So if you would like a free yes or no question, now's your time to post. These will be the last 3 free questions of today, but we will have a raffle, okay? Thank you guys so much for your patience and for coming through. AM Gemini, clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. AM Gemini, will any positive changes happen in my life soon? Life has been stuck for a long time, so I am curious. Clear the energy, spirit. May we connect to Gemini's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as the energy surrounding their life at this present moment in time. And 3-card spirit, will any positive changes come through and happen in AM Gemini's life soon? 3 cards for yes or no. 2 more for why. Is what I think it is. There's something. All right, so Gemini, what's coming through is that you are in great need of some R&R, and that is rest and relaxation, okay? Will there be any positive changes happening in your life soon? There are some complications, there's some obstacles in the way of that, but the good news is the obstacle in the way is actually beneficial to you. We have here the 5 of Swords to give you that, not at this time, but the beautiful cards coming out here is the 7 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords here. Basically, your spirit guides are saying something about you, something within you, something specific needs some time for rest, needs some time for relaxation, needs some focus for healing, okay? And there is some stagnancy, not necessarily to halt you, but to mend you. You must be mended first before anything crazy happens, okay? I've been in rest mode for years. I wonder if this is a specific type of rest. For you, I'm going to tap into a specific energy. I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards for you to see if there's any additional details on what this thing is that needs rest, okay? Can we get 3 cards for Gemini? What's going on here? What needs rest? Look at that. We even got the retreat card showing up here for you. 2 more. Reconnect, okay? And surprises. All right, so for this healing, they want you to reconnect with yourself, okay? That is an aspect of this reading, the healing, the relationship you have with yourself. And the confirmation with the Sun card coming through here. We have the cards of the friends, the reconnect, and the surprises here. Well, not the friends. Maybe they're asking you to reconnect with some old friends. That actually might be of benefit to you. But with the retreat, the reconnect, and the surprises here, now's a great time if you've been in a rest mode and you've just been alone and things have just been stable for the most part. Looking within yourself and ask yourself, well, what do I want to explore about myself? What do I want to do with myself, for myself? Maybe learn a new instrument. Maybe try a different hairstyle from now on. Maybe change my wardrobe. Ask myself how I feel about the world around me. Maybe I will start volunteering. They want you to reconnect with your relationship with yourself while you're in this resting period, and you'll be surprised by what unfolds as a result of that, okay? So part of you getting into what you're hoping for is by addressing, seeing yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror of one's soul, not just the physical mirror, but the mirror emotionally. And almost like spiritually as well, okay? So reconnecting with yourself is going to be really important. I'm not certain if you're detached from who you are at this time, not really being certain about who you are, how you want to be. But this is the start, is what Spirit is saying. Retreating and reconnecting with yourself, being surprised by what unfolds as you start to slowly understand who you are authentically, okay? Stuck also mainly because of lack of financial support to attend college. I just want to continue my education, to be honest. That's beautiful, Anne. I do hope that you're going to be able to. I'm going to ring the bell to your success and wish for your continued path going forward. I do hope that you are able to go to college as you intend to. Good luck to you. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to answer another person now. You're very welcome, AM. Good luck. Good, the energy, Spirit. We're going to answer 2 more people, and that is it for today. Please try not to spam your questions, chat. Thank you. Scorpio, does Robert understand why I'm reacting the way that I am to his response in me trying to move things out of stagnancy? We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Scorpio, and all those guiding you, as well as Robert, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. So we're in 3 cards. Does Robert understand why Scorpio is reacting the way that they are? 3 cards for yes or no in regards to the situation. Oh, interesting. One more. That's what I think it is. The answer is he's choosing not to. He's actively choosing not to, but he can. We have here the blocked 3 of Wands here, okay? The blocked 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is often a card of preparing for the future, planning for the future, being optimistic and hopeful for the future. The answer is blocked. We have the 10 of Swords and the Queen of Cups here as well, okay? Is it what I think it is with this? Is that a yes? What I think it is. And part of why he chooses not to understand where you're coming from is because he's feeling like you're just gonna break his heart or break up with him or something like that. Like he's afraid of being heartbroken by you. Okay, there's like fears of being hurt. 10 of Swords, Queen of Cups here is what's blocking this. Okay, so the answer is he could, but he's choosing not to. Is what's coming through here. He could, but he chooses not to, Scorpio. And that is due to an extreme, almost in a sense, an irrational fear of disconnecting. Oh my gosh. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. We're going to answer just one more person. Clear the energy, Spirit, please, and thank you. Oh, look at that. I'm going to answer just one more person in chat. Guys, feel free to repost your questions if you would like to. And then we're going to get started. Samantha Langford, we're going to answer your question. So give me a moment, chat. Samantha Langford is the last free reading of this chat. But don't head out just yet. We're about to do a raffle for the remainder of the stream, for the end of the free portion of the stream. Chat, if you would like to participate in this raffle, what you have the chance of winning is a free full reading. You can ask whatever you want. And I will answer you in 10 tarot cards and 10 oracle cards, okay? So if you would like a chance to participate in this raffle, all you have to do is think up a number between 1 and 100 and post it in chat. You can do it now or later if you would like to. I'll let you know when the raffle is over. But post a number between 1 and 100. The winner who gets the number that I randomly generate from 1 and 100 will receive a free full reading, okay? So you'll get to learn what a free full reading is like from me, well, what a full reading is like from me, and which is great. So only post the number, chat, only the number. I will call on the winner after our next 2 donations, okay? So Samantha, we're going to answer your question. This free yes or no question, okay? Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Samantha Langford's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as T, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, spirit. And 3 cards was T telling the truth about working late and that being the reason he didn't reach out to her about them getting together. 2 cards. The answer is yes, he was being honest and he was telling the truth. He also had other things as well. This guy had a bunch of stuff that they had to navigate. The answer is yes, they were completely telling you the truth. The Star, the 7 of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles here. But this just wasn't a work thing. It also feels like they had a lot of other stuff on their plate that they just were having a struggle juggling, okay, with the 2 of Pentacles here. I think with these 3 cards, you can pretty trust their word for it, okay? They was busy, and they were real busy. Good luck. I hope they were able to do all the juggling they had to do. All right, chat, if you would like to participate in the free full reading raffle, now's their time to post. I'm no longer answering any more free questions. Free questions are closed, okay? We're going to wrap up with our donations. Closed. Free questions closed. No more free questions. Closed. Okay. We're still open for donations, but I'll let you guys know when that is officially closed as well, okay? So if you want to participate in the raffle, now's your time to post. I'm no longer doing any more free questions. We're going to get to our next donations with S. Virgo, followed by the winner of the raffle, and then we're going to wrap up our stream with the other donations with Tharania's last donated reading, followed by Elaine Tat, Samantha Langford, Dino Friends, and Jenna, okay? Thank you guys so much for your support, for coming through. Donations will close when the raffle is closed, okay? Alrighty, so post 1 number in chat if you want to participate in the raffle. We're going to get to our next donations with S. Virgo, okay? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. Hello, S. Virgo. How are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Spirit, can we connect to S. Virgo's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the Taurus, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them? Spirit, in 3 cards, what are the Taurus's true feelings connecting to their soul, connecting to their higher self, and to their conscious self? Spirit, what is their true feelings for S. Virgo at this time? Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil. That's what I think it is. Back at it again, baby. Look at that. His feelings go through a whole transformation when he kind of interacts with you. It's like something has come flooding back and there's a desire for you. How do they truly feel? Ace of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Devil here. There's something about his feelings that keeps him coming back to you, almost like he's chained to you in some type of way, okay? So we're going to get some more Oracle cards for you. Spirit, 2 on this. Well, 1 on this, actually. Look at that commitment. How cute is that? I will say this energy, and I love that the 2 swans are butting head to head. He feels very connected to you when it comes to his emotions, feeling like he can really relate to you and connect with you in a way that he not normally is able to. That keeps him coming back a little bit. Can we get 2 cards on this as well? Why the Devil here? Or can we get more energy on that Ace of Cups, actually? 1 more? Oh my goodness. He also feels like no matter how different you guys kind of evolve, he has noticed he has changed. And everyone does. but he notices that you change too. And he notices that when he goes through his own changes and you go through your changes, you guys are still somehow able to have conversations that have depth and value. Okay, that kind of transcend just vapid, shallow conversations too. That you guys can change and shift as much as you want, but for some reason, you guys come together with some kind of shared camaraderie. Okay, we have the cards of the brave bat, the chameleon coming through here, and we have the card of the wonder as well. Okay, beautiful cards coming out. You guys can shift and go through all the cycles of life that you must and can, but there's somehow you guys seem to be really still able to be compatible conversation partners. Okay, so we're gonna get one more card for you before we get to the other reading, the other half of this. Oh my God, look at that. We have here the card of the soulmates too. So this person definitely, to him and his perspective, he feels quite connected to you as Virgo. Okay, two more cards. Why he thinking they soulmates, Spirit? He thinks you guys are really a nice match. We have here the Page of Swords and the King of Wands here. He would do this in a kind of flirty way. Okay, hi Johanna, it's good to see you. He would do this in some type of flirty way. He would call you his soulmate because he would think of this in like a really like almost like a I don't know why I feel, no offense to the French. If you are French and you're here in chat, this is not a racist thing. This just feels like a romantic French man calling you his soulmate when he calls everybody his soulmates, but he really feels it. So he feels like you guys are soulmates. He would tell you that if you asked him. Okay, there's just something about this bond feeling very connected to him, even as you guys go through your own separate life journeys. Okay, really charming energy coming through. So we're gonna get to the next part of this reading now, for how this person truly feels about you. Hello, Joyanna. It's good to see you as always. He reminds me of 90s Johnny Depp, if that makes sense. He's romantic, but the distance thing sucks. I totally get that, as Virgo. Can we get 5 more cards, Spirit? What are this person's true feelings for as Virgo? I'm into this. I'm into this energy. 7 of Wands, 2 more. The 2 of Wands, 2 more. And the 8 of Pentacles. This is what I think it is. Work is his hyper priority. Oh my goodness. 2 more cards on this. So as Virgo, like deep down inside, he's like, I need to do my journey in life. This guy has a freaking mission. He has his eyes firmly set on a kind of path, and he is not slowing down for anybody. But he does feel like there's somewhat of a struggle, like he's still building with you, or something about him connecting with you, but still choosing himself and his path. Okay, we have the cards of the 7 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles here. You know, Elaine Tat, it could be misconstrued as being a workaholic, but this energy here, I would call this person a workaholic, but this person would say he's on a mission. Okay, we have here the divine masculine and the spiritual maturity here, but look at that mountain towards a journey here. Okay, so he would, deep down inside, he would think like, I still want to connect with as Virgo, and I still want to see where things unfold, but I've got a mission. I have a purpose that I need to fulfill, but I still like interacting with her when I can. We're going to get 2 more cards for you now. And I just support. I hate it to ask about me, but it's hard. I understand. I know, and you know I support it, but I don't know where I am in this. All right, so is it what I think it is with that? Oh, fascinating. But why does he do this? Why does he do this, Spirit? 1 from here, please. 2 from here? Oh, why does he do this with her? So what I think it is. So as Virgo, your spirit guides don't want me, okay, listen, they don't want me to make this message mean or for you to take it like it's a negative, okay? This guy, when he's at a low, when he's feeling completely overburdened, stressed out, it does feel like he wants to turn to you for some type of emotional support, okay? We have the card of the Nine of Swords and the King of Wands here. He really values turning to you for emotional support. And part of that has to do with, we have the self-respect, we have the love life, and then we have the card of the dietary change, okay? Something about your perspective helps this person like spiritually heal. Spiritual, what's this word you're trying to say here? Like coming to you helps him change and shift this negativity. Okay, it's your perspective, it's your fresh take on stuff that he's going through, or it's just your fresh perspective that helps him reevaluate things. Okay, not using you, he's not using you is what your spirit guides want to say. He would never use you. In fact, that is another message coming through. He would never use you, but he turns to you for spiritual support emotionally. Okay, so that's the energies coming through for your reading. I told him to quit drinking. He said he will. Let's see. We spoke today about it. He's still okay. Oh my God. He's still young. Oh my God. Let's see. Listen, I'm sorry that happens. Would you like to ask your next question now, S. Virgo? Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Chat, if you have not posted your single, or if you have not posted your number between 1 and 100 to participate in the free full reading raffle, please do so now. After S. Virgo's next questions, we will announce the winner of the raffle, okay? That'll be the end of this stream, chat. All right, clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Is this a full reading or a mini question? Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. How will it be when we see each other? I'm seeing him soon. I don't care what he says. You know, okay, listen, that's great. Spirit, clear the energies. Once again, we're gonna reconnect to S. Virgo, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the Taurus, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Spirit, how will it be when S. Virgo and the Taurus see each other? 3 cards for the initial build-up, please. The Queen of Swords, the 8 of Wands, 2 more for what she's gonna do. Ooh, it's what I think it is. Okay, what is going on here? This is scary. This is intimidating energy, respectfully. What's going on here? Why is she doing this, spirit? What's going on here? Oh, it's what I think it is. See, yes. That's what I think it is. Oh my God. Hold on, I'll be right back. I am back. As Virgo, we have to redo that reading. Only because something in me had me restarted, okay? It's not that it's a negative reading, but the energies of this is of a start and a stop energy. I sense an obstacle in the way of you. And the obstacle is another person. So there's another masculine in your energy. That's a little bit of an obstacle for you going towards the Taurus, okay? So this is what's coming through in that energy, this kind of start-stop situation. Oh. So we're going to reconnect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you. Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if yes. Clear the energy, spirit. Can we connect to S Virgo's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her? As well as S Virgo's, once again, S Virgo's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the Taurus, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. And the energy that's kind of somewhat interfering with this energy here, just to understand it somewhat. There is an interference here. Spirit, 3 cards for S Virgo. How will things be between these two when they see each other? 3 cards. And then we're going to tap into what's interfering, okay? One more. Okay. 2 more. So what I think it is. So S Virgo, you may not see to the Taurus because of some obstacles in the way, okay? And the obstacle appears to be another option in your life. We have the cards of the 4 of Pentacles, the King of Swords here, followed by the 2 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups here, okay? You going towards the Taurus, there's an obstacle because there's another option that is the obstacle, okay? So we're going to dive into what's going on there. Why is that the case? Spirit, 3 cards from here. What's going on with this obstacle here, Spirit? Hope. Change. One more. And the transform. Who are we hoping things? Who's hoping things will change, Spirit? Who's hoping things will change, Spirit? I can't help that. This is the issue being a tarot reader who enjoys what they do because you're just so excited. You're not pulling the cards. One more, Spirit? Okay. Is that what I think it is? Okay. All right. So the person there is a person who wants you back in their energy. They're an obstacle. We have here the hope, the change, and the transformation. Someone is hoping that things will change with you guys. We have the boundaries and the creativity, but you're like, maybe I'm convinced because of what you're saying. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just feel you just being like, ugh. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, S Virgo. So there's someone who hopes something will change with you guys, and you're just kind of being held back by their energy. Can we get 3 more cards, Spirit? How will things go specifically when the Taurus and S Virgo meet? Okay, but why? Why, Spirit? 2 more? Why, Spirit? This is what I think it is. Oh my God. Okay, so S Virgo, there is a obstacle. A wrench has been thrown into the discussion. We have here the 5 of Wands, the Knight of Swords here. Somebody soon is going to come try to talk to you to make something work with you. Hey, can we make it work with us? We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles here. Someone wants to talk to you to make a connection work. The confirmation that we got here is another Emperor, okay? You got 2 Emperors here. You got the Emperor who is a Taurus, and you got another Emperor who is somebody else who has a pretty well-established job, or they're proud of their job. They're proud of the money that they earn. So you also have another well-established gentleman kind of competing for you as well, okay? This is the obstacle in the way, not even touching upon how is it going to be. It's just that there isn't a how it's going to be because someone's coming in to throw a wrench in the complications of plans being made, okay? So we're going to get some oracle cards for you on this, 2 on this energy here, Spirit. Can we get 3 more on this? What's going on? Okay. So what I think it is So the answer is, it seems to be someone that you know. Okay, I'm not going to say it's who you think it is specifically, because Spirit is saying it is. Spirit is saying it is, okay? If you think that the connection between you guys is completely over, Spirit is saying there's still more left to be discussed here. We have here the sexual freedom and the sexuality. Okay, part of what's stopping you is because you're very sexually, or you're very attracted to the person who is the competitor. Okay, there's something really attractive about the competitor that's just hard to ignore. This person's just really attractive somehow, the way they're coming at you. And Spirit's like, you and this person are not fully done yet. We have the depths, we have the bluff, we have the awareness, we have the walk away and abandon here. It's just like, I was something about like realizing that something wasn't fully over with is coming through in this reading, okay? So that is the question. That's the answer to your reading. How is it going to go when you guys see each other? There isn't even going to be an opportunity based on this energy, because there's a very attractive emperor-like contender coming in, throwing themselves into the mix. And it's like you're not going to even get the chance, because maybe you're going to be working on something with this person, which could be T. He does often come through as a King of Cups for you, but also as an emperor as well, because he too is an emperor. Okay, so this may be what's coming through here. I'm not completely certain what's coming through, but something's not fully over. It might be a fun time for you. Maybe we'll see him next time, like Erica Badu. Oh my, yeah, I went off on him last week, spoke, so I may not see. So I may not see B. Oh my god. So you have two people contending for your heart as Virgo. Thank you for your additional donation. I believe you're going to be the last person of today. Chat, I'm no longer accepting any more donations. If you would like to book a private reading with me, my private readings are open. You could click Linktree in the description. Information is there for how to reach out to me. I'll get back to you all as soon as I possibly can. But with that said, I'm no longer taking any more donations. We're going to wrap up the stream with the winner of the raffle. If you haven't posted a number between 1 and 100 yet, now's your time to post. We're going to wrap up with the winner of the raffle, followed by the remainder donations. And I'm all for today, chat. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today. If you'd like to join me for future streams to come, I will be back in the future on a Wednesday or a Friday, maybe even earlier than that, for free 3-card readings, okay? So chat, you can ask whatever you want, and I'll do my best to answer you in 3 cards or less, okay? Today, the stream is now closing down. If you have not posted a number for the raffle, do so now. We will announce the winner of the raffle in a moment. Be right back, and then I'm gonna look for the winner, okay? Be right back, chat. All right, chat, we're going to look for the winner of the raffle. Thank you all for your patience. Thank you, S. Virgo, for your help and for your support. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to our next reading together. Clear the energies, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to close out the previous readings. And we're going to look for the winner of the raffle. Chat, you have 30 seconds to post a number between 1 and 100. I'm about to look for the winner of the raffle now, actually. So post your numbers now. We're going to announce the winner in about 20 seconds, okay? Oh, there we are. That's something. Only post one number. By the way, only post one number. If you have posted 2, I will not accept the latest one, okay? only post one number. You can't have more than one number in chat, okay? So only post one number, okay? All right, so the raffle is now closed. The raffle is closed. All right, so chat, we're about to announce the winner now. If you have not participated, I do apologize. The raffle is now closed. We're going to announce the winner. And we're going to look through the list now. It's a shame. Some of you have changed your numbers, and some of you would have won, which is a shame. But we cannot pick you because you posted a number after the one that would have been chosen. So, guys, you really have to pick just one number, okay? I'm going to look for the winner now. Just give me a moment. It's not this person, unfortunately. Okay. Ah, well, there we have it. Tortoise Love, congratulations. You are the winner of this raffle. Congratulations, Tortoise Love, on winning the free full reading. Congratulations to you. If other people hadn't changed their number, you would have won, but you have won today. Congratulations. Woo! Guys, you must trust the first thing you post, okay? You must trust the thing you feel most connected to. Congratulations to Tortoise Love. You are the winner of today's free full reading. To all those who have joined me here today, thank you guys so much for yet another fabulous stream with you all, guys. I really appreciate your energy. If you want to reach out to me just for spiritual guidance, just to ask some questions, and not really for a reading, you can contact me via generalgoodstarot@gmail.com. There you can reach out to me. Just say, hey, Erica, I'm going through this. Do you have any insights or advice to give? Absolutely, I can give you some insights. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a licensed medical professional, but I could give you some spiritual insights that may be of help to you if you want to contact me via there. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking Linktree in the description. There's information there for how to reach out to me. I'll get back to you as soon as possible, but I offer private tarot readings, so you don't have to have all the people in chat. It's just you and me in chat. I offer private tarot readings. I offer private video recorded readings. So at any point in time, just send me your questions and your payment, and I'll send you a private video via your email, okay? So you can look at your questions privately through a private video at your leisure. And then lastly, I offer written email readings, which is I type out the answer to your questions. I send it to you. You can read it over, maybe sitting on a comfy couch, much like this one, at your discretion as well, okay? The payment is the same as public streams, really cheap. $10 for a full reading, $5 for a mini question, and $3 for a really quick yes or no, okay? I will never charge more than that. It's always going to be like that. Or I might add other services, okay? Thank you guys for your time and for your patience. Hi, Phoebe. It's good to see you. So that's officially the end of the stream. I'm no longer taking any more free questions. Chat, enjoy your Sunday. Do something amazing for yourself. And if it is a Sunday and it's just the beginning of Monday, have a fabulous week, chat. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful evening, night, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are. And I hope to see you in future streams to come. Goodbye and have a good one. The winning number, hold on, was the number 46. It was the number 46. Congratulations, Tortoise Love. You're the winner of today's free full reading. Oh, my God. Tortoise Love won the free full reading. Congrats, Tortoise Love. I'm so happy for you. You're the winner, yes. All right, so we're going to wrap up now with our remaining donations. I'm no longer taking any more donations, chats. We're going to get to our next readings. If you have donated, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to the next people on the list, and that is Therania, Elaine Tat, Samantha Langford, Dino Friends, Jenna, and lastly, S. Virgo, okay? So that'll be Therania, Elaine Tat, Samantha Langford, Dino Friends, Jenna, and S. Virgo. Awesome. Clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. So Kate, I can't go back to the list now, it's gone, but Katie, there were a lot of people who wrote their number so close to the winning number, only to just delete it and post like a lower number. And I'm just like, but hindsight is 2020, right? So unfortunately, that happens so often for these raffles that people just choose the the wedding number is always the first one that they chose anyway, but then they change it last minute. Crazy. All right, could you look into whether I'm moving towards a period of the dark night of the soul next year? Ronnie, you want to get that heads up ahead of time. I respect that. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to the Rania higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the energy, the spirit of the dark night of the soul. Spirit and all those guiding the Rania, do you predict, and we're going to tap into her 2026 year to come, okay? Do you predict that the Rania will experience a period with the dark night of the soul next year? 3 cards for yes or no. One more. So what I think it is. You're going to have a balance of extraordinarily great accomplishments and compliments. Okay, I gotta say that. You're going to have an excessively great moment and great moments, but you're also going to have a dark night of the soul as well. You're going to have a mix of both, actually, of great success and deep internal processing. And for you, I gotta say, tapping into the energy of your dark night of the soul, it isn't what happens to you, it's what comes to the surface from within. Okay, we have the cards of the 2 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the Devil here. So for you, your dark night of the soul has more so to do with internal rather than external sources coming in to ruin your life. Okay, not to say that won't happen, but this feels more personal, on a deeper personal level, in comparison to the great things happening on the external. Okay, so we're going to dive into what's going on here. Spirit, 2 cards on what's happening here. So what I think it is. You're moving forward with your life to, this is so beautiful, Thorania. I hate this because I know what this feels like. You're going to be moving towards greater accomplishments, more goals to be overcome, more successes gained, but still old topics are revisiting you anyway. So your life is improving, but old things are coming back to you. 6 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and my heart really goes out to you with this energy here. We're going to tap into what's going on with this coming back, so at least you're aware, and maybe you can even catch this energy before it returns to you. So what is coming back to the Rania, Spirit, that keeps making or keeps resurfacing? One more. Is it what I think it is? So what I think it is now. Okay. Durania, okay, this is only one of them, but it's actually about the topic of children. That's going to cause you to dip into a dark night of the soul of having kids, oddly enough. We have the child in the tunnel here. There's some sense that you feel quite certain about how you feel about children, okay? This tunnel says so, that you feel quite certain about your relationship with the idea of children, whether that is to have them or to not have them, period. We have the card of the crime of passion, the shocking and the fire here. Something bubbles up within you about children, and you're like, you are completely shocked by it. It actually, I don't know if it upsets you, but it upsets you that you feel this way. Now, this could be you being a child-free person, and then suddenly, bam, you have baby fever, and it's like, then you might be thinking about, oh my God, is it too late? Oh my God, is my time up? Or something like that. So this could just be like the natural ways that life is, where you're just like, oh my goodness, am I experiencing the clock? Is this what the clock feels like when a woman or a feminine creature gets the sudden urge to have kids? Okay. So you may be going through next year that kind of period of, I feel this strongly about this subject, but why am I feeling this way? So this is just an example. So one of the topics is children, or the idea of it, okay? So we're going to get into is this a full reading? Would you like to get into the next potential subject that you'll be going through a dark night of the soul about? Before we wrap up this reading and get to the next half of it? All right, so Spirit and 3 cards. What's the next topic? What's another topic that might be revealed in this dark night of the soul? 2 of Wands, 9 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords in the blocked position. Okay. So what I think it is. Feeling like you've overdone something that's not necessarily in your truth, okay? So another dark night of the soul. This is a revisited subject. It's a long-term issue. So this is a long-term issue that is like kind of a cycle that you have. Feeling like we have here the 2 of Wands and 9 of Cups here. Like a decision you made was like overdoing it and not necessarily what you really would have desired to have done. Okay, with the Queen of Swords in the blocked position. Like, that's not my truth. I don't know. Did I do the right thing? I kind of feel like I really did too much here. I would have approached it differently. So just feeling like you're not making decisions in alignment with your truth because you feel like you're overdoing something. So, but Spirit is saying that this is something that is a lifelong issue and not just a one-off thing. Okay. We're gonna get 2 more oracle cards for this. Well, 2 more tarot cards. What else is happening here, Spirit? I feel when I tap into this energy, it feels more depressing. When I tap into this energy, this energy drains you. Okay. Is it what she's saying there? No. What is it then? So what I think it is. It's about over-investing in work, okay? It's about over-investing in work. I have an early morning, so I will leave my question. Thank you, Dino friends. I'll leave you a timestamp in the comments. Thank you so much for your question. Dino friends, comment. A timestamp. And these are for the 2 mini readings, right? Make sure you post both mini questions, okay? So, again, another dark night of the soul is you over-investing in your work, okay? Overworking yourself, basically. It's the energy coming through, but this is unfortunately a lifelong thing that you're going to be wounded by rather than just a one-off dark night of the soul. This is something that consistently comes back to you. I've been working too hard. I've been putting in too much effort. 9 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles here. So we will dive into that a little bit, see if Spirit has any advice to offer you in regards to this, okay? Thank you, Dino friends. I got both of your questions. Feel free to head out, have a fabulous night, and get some rest. So thank you so much for your support. Your questions will be timestamped. Come back to this video tomorrow, and your questions will be in the comments in timestamp, okay? Thank you. What's going on here? We have here learn, deeply observe the night, humility, and one more, and light. Oh my God. Oh, 2 more. Anything else? Oh my God. I mean, Darania, I just feel like if you are a perfectionist like me, this is not going to feel possible, okay? Your spirit guides are saying to break this dark night of the soul, because this is a lifelong issue that you've been through. You're going to have to learn how to accept that not all work that you produce is going to be good. And out of spirit, we can't accept this, okay? We can't. We have here learn humility and light here. So spirit is just saying, accept that not all things meet your full and complete effort. And just appreciate that sometimes some things are just good enough, okay? Just get the work out and it's good enough. We have here the love and the regret here. Love not constantly having to work hard. Love just the good enough projects. Learn to love the good enough and not strive for the perfectly done, right? So they're saying for you to get out of this dark night of soul where you're not constantly placing pressure on yourself to be perfect and excellent and execute everything finely and without fault. You're going to have to accept that you're not going to be good sometimes, and you're just going to produce decent, adequate things that just get pushed out and at least is done. So you will have to learn to accept that, okay? To learn to love the failure, or to learn to love the basic. With spirit, come on now. But that is the reading, Tharania. Thank you so much for your time and for your support. I really appreciate it. Good luck to you with this upcoming Dark Night of the Souls. It really is just internal. It's nothing that I can sense that seems super excessive, that though that could happen. But these are the energies coming through, okay? Good luck to you. You got this. And thank you so much for your support and for your help. I appreciate it. Gotcha, Dina friends, and I will not timestamp. I'm just going to do your reading so you could just come back later to it, okay? I will respect that. Okay, no timestamps. Got you. Explicitly no timestamps. Specifically no timestamps. I have such a craving for McDonald's right now, which is like, don't do it, Erica. You're eating some pork later. Okay, thank you so much for these readings. Very insightful. You're very welcome, Tharania. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you. And Tortoise Love, I wanted to congratulate you on winning the full reading. I didn't give you a strong congratulations, but congratulations, Tortoise Love. I'm so happy you got the full reading. We will get to that during the mod portion of the stream, okay? What exactly would you order at McDonald's? I would order a Big Mac, some fries, some chicken nuggets, a Diet Coke, sweet and sour sauce, honey mustard sauce. Yeah, that's what I would order. All right, I'll be right back. We're going to get to our next donation now with Elaine Tat. Elaine Tat, are you here? And if so, give me a thumbs up. We will be getting to your reading when it's time. So be right back. I'm just going to blow my nose again, and then we're going to get started on your reading, okay? Sweet. Be right back, chat. Be right back. I washed my hands. All right, so Elaine Tat, you wanted too many questions. Gotcha. Clear the energy spirit. So your first mini question is, what can I do with my art? I have been drawing character design for 23 years now, self-taught. I love drawing dynamic poses, telling a story with a character, and etc. Mostly anime influence that I draw. All right, so your first question is, what can you do with your art that you have been drawing character designs for 23 years now, self-taught? So what can you do with your art is what you're asking. We're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Elaine Tat, and all those who guide you, as well as your skill sets, your soul, your ability to create. Spirit 3 cards, what can Elaine Tat do with her character art? What can she do with her art specifically? 3 cards, what do you think that she can do? What would you recommend? One more. Okay. That's what I think it is. All right. So the first thing that they're talking about here is selling your character designs for people who aren't able to do what you can do. Okay. So this is a start. So we have here the Queen of Wands. We have literally the artistic queen, which I really love for you. We have the 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles here, okay? So their first thing is create characters that you like first and foremost, and then post them on a website, establish a fan base, and then sell your artwork for maybe people who auction for it, and have people auction for the characters, or have people who pay a set price for the character. They want you to share what you can do, that you have an expertise in. 23 years is not a short time. That's masterwork, okay? So with the Queen of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles here, they ask that you share your artwork and sell it to people who cannot make characters like you can, okay? We're going to get 3 more cards, 2 cards from here, please and thank you, Spirit. We have here the hidden. We have the greed. Oh! And the obscurity here. Okay, so what I think it is currently. Is that correct? Or is it what I think it is now? This is a hidden reservoir of money for you. You could make a lot of money off of this, but you must see and navigate the market, okay, of character art for money. You could actually make a profoundly secure job doing this as a personal character creator. We have the hidden, the greed, and the obscurity here. If you've never sold character designs before, this may be a very interesting avenue for you to explore, is what your spirit guides would want to say to you. So we're going to get 2 more cards here. You would just have to continuously see what's out there, see what other people do when they sell character art, and you will be surprised by the feedback that you get, okay? DeviantArt is a great place to sell characters. It wouldn't be the first place to start. There may be other websites, for example, where you can start selling your character designs, okay? Can we get 2 more cards, Spirit? Anything else you want to say to her, what she can do with her art? Okay, so what I think it is. So they also want you to practice selling your creations yourself. So shirts, mugs, stickers, posters even, to consider that you actually have a great avenue to explore self-business, self-ownership with your artwork as well. And start really light, okay? Don't try to make it super complicated for yourself. You can just start with something simple like, I'm going to sell printable images of character art that I've done for other series. For example, you might want to start there. Or making really cute character designs for stickers that can be printed or bought by other people. So this is also a really great place to start as well, okay? So your spirit guides are saying, the magician here, you have the ability to do a wide range of things and to explore it. You have options to make money for yourself. So we're going to get three more oracle cards from you. And that is your reading. We're going to get to your second one now. 3 more, Spirit. Is what I think it is. Oh, how lovely. So if you decide to start selling your artwork and your character designs and maybe make some stickers, maybe make some posters, some mugs here, we have the spouse, partner, love, and information here. You will be so shocked by the people who are going to become fans of what you do. In fact, they're going to be people celebrating your artwork and pushing other people to view the artwork as well, especially if you're making a platform where you're being really consistent on it, okay? So your spirit guides are saying, social network, make a platform, make a website, an Instagram, a DeviantArt, what's the other word? An art station, for example. Post your artwork there. Tell people, hey, I'm selling character designs. It costs this much. Or you can make an offer. And you can even start just making posters too, okay? So they're saying you have the ability to make a business and start there, but start really light, okay? So this is your reading for that. Would you like to ask your next question? Elaine Tacker, the energy spirit, please, and thank you. Please close out the previous tarot readings. Wonderful. I love that it's warm, guys. I gotta show you this. We're waiting for Elaine Tat's next reading, but guys, look at my little fireplace. Ah! It's a heater, but it looks like a fireplace, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. You don't even, it's really light too. It's just here. I'm sitting down. I'm cozy. I'm getting the fire going, the fake fire going. Okay. I'm cozy as heck. All right, Elaine, when you're ready, feel free to. I've been checking this one years ago. It's amazing you have one. It's fabulous. If you love a little cozy vibe for yourself, I would say get it. It was worth it. It was worth every penny. It was worth every penny. All right. Hi, John Clark. I am doing well. How are you doing? How's life going? Are you feeling good? What's the most exciting thing you've done this month that brought you joy? For me, the most exciting thing I've done this month that brought me joy, I did an all-nighter for a class assignment for my speech course. And I was suffering doing it, but when I came out and I was done, I was like, it's finished. I feel so proud of myself just doing it. I worked so thick and hard. And then when it's over, you get that good grade. And you're like, somehow I feel like I deserve the trophy for working this hard, but I'll accept this good grade. I'll accept it. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to Elaine Tatt's higher self, spiritual team, and all those whom guide her. I have a very distinct style. My art has evolved. Do you think comics will work or just sell art will be beneficial? All right, so we're going to get 3 cards for that. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those who are guiding Elaine Tat and have seen what she can do, what she can produce. And 3 cards. Do you believe that comics would work for Elaine Tat? 3 cards. One more. Is that a yes? And what do you think about just selling the artwork? 2 more. They really love this for you, okay? So they love you just selling your artwork. They're not necessarily going for the comic thing, just at this moment, okay? 4 of Swords, King of Cups. There's not even that you're not capable of doing comic books, but there's a little bit of an energy of that not being something that you immediately gravitate towards. Though, if you decide to just try it and explore it, you might be like, wait a second, this is really fun to do. So first explore it before like really feeling like that's something you could do in the long term, okay? See if I feel like you would like it. There's a comic book website. Hold on for a moment. I'm going to go look for it. Free comic website that they're recommending, okay? Oh, it's called Webtoons. Do you know of Webtoons? They're just giving me, they're letting me give you all the information. It's called webtoons.com. If you want to make a comic, this is a great free site to start, okay? Of webtoons.com. So this is what your spirit guides have recommended me to tell you. But primarily, they want you to focus on just creating artwork and selling it. 7 of Pentacles, the Fool, the High Priestess, okay? So this is where they have it. So we're going to get to some more energy here. Spirit, what's going on with this? Why are you showing me this? Inner peace. So what I think it is. Also, they want to say that the reason why they don't recommend comics is because they just think that you'd be a lot happier in a different direction, okay? Not to necessarily say that this avenue is shut for you, but that you would be more at peace pursuing something else, reading comics rather than doing comics, okay? So we're going to explore this path for you now. 2 cards on just drawing freely. 2 paths on just drawing freely, please and thank you. We have here the Journey. That's interesting because the Fool's coming out here. Followed by the Idle Hours. And then 1 more from here. 2 more from here. We have the Fool. Wow, you got double full energy. And the Dragon. Like, respectfully, Elaine Tat, you just exploring making artwork and just having people pay for characters and posters and mugs and things like that. Like, they are saying this could be a really lucrative journey for you if you chose to explore it. This would be a pretty new branch of your life too, okay? I got to show you the cards because, I'm baffled by the confirmation. So 7 of Pentacles, the Fool, the High Priestess coming out here for you. If you invest in this, this will be a new journey for you. We have the Journey. We have here the Idle Hours. Spirit feels like you're going to have so much fun. Time is just going to fly past for you if you choose this route for yourself, okay? And lastly, you got a second Fool here. And by the way, I kind of low-key think it's a third Fool because you got the Journey card, and every Fool card is a Journey card, okay? You got a second Fool with the Chance, the Honesty, and the Innocence, followed by the Dragon and the Greed and the Triumph here. So Spirit says, go down this path. There is likely success for you here, especially monetarily, okay? You might get more money than you expect going down this path. So this is what your spirit guides are encouraging you to do. go down this path of selling your character designs, of promoting your art, building a fan base on a new art website, and selling stickers, mugs, posters of things you like and appreciate. You'll be surprised how time just ticks away. You're having fun, but you're also making money. Okay, really beautiful. Good for you. You're very welcome. I love this for you. All the best to you and enjoy the journey coming forward. Okay, Elaine, thank you so much for your support. Clear the energy, Spirit. Please close out the previous tarot readings. We're going to get to our next readings now. If you have donated and you're on the list, do give me a thumbs up. We have Samantha Langford, we have Dino Friends, we have Jenna, and we have S. Virgo next, okay? So if you have donated, please give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to the next donator on the list. Fantastic, Samantha! Welcome on in. Feel free to post your first question when you're ready. We're going to get to your reading as soon as you are ready, okay? Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. If you would like too many questions, do let me know. Or if it's just one full reading, also let me know that in advance, too. Okay, was D passing away a punishment for me in some way? Would you like this to be a full reading? And my condolences to you. I'm so sorry that this happened. I'm sorry for your loss. Minnie, okay. Clear the energy, Spirit. Can we connect to Samantha Langford's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the energies of D, the energy that represents them, and the energy surrounding the situation? Spirit, for Samantha Langford, was D passing away a punishment towards Samantha Langford in some way, shape, or form? 3 cards for yes or no. 2 more. So what I think it is the current thought that I'm having. Hold on. Why this here? One more. Is what I think it is. So Samantha, this is not the type of karma you think it is. It's not a punishment, okay? It's not a punishment. But there is an energy of this person's, or this energy's passing has something to do with you needing to work on something, okay? So we have here the Star, the 2 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles coming through here. Not a punishment, but a reminder. There's something that you must overcome and work through. And D's passing seems to have been some type of trigger to that understanding, okay? We have the cards of the boat, even the karma with the alive here. And again, not a punishment to you, but almost as if the tides have to turn towards a more healthier place. So D's passing seems to be a trigger to hopefully trigger you into a type of decision or decision making that is actually a benefit to you, and it's actually healthier for you. Okay? So this is what's coming through here, is that their passing is a point of understanding to push to work on something, or push to evaluate how you're handling something, to shift that behavior, change it, and do something else that is actually healthier to do. I hope that makes some sense and it resonates, I guess. Spirit, 2 cards on this. What, anything else you wish to say about this? 2 more cards. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the the Hierophant here. Is what I think it is. Okay, so 2 cards on why you're saying this. What does this energy's passing call you to do? What does this energy's passing call you to do? And your spirit guides ask that you gently walk down that calling. Is it, I should change this up. I should switch this up. This is something that I can't do any longer. Let me do this now. If any of those thoughts are triggered, where your thoughts are like, I got to switch something up and start doing this, then that's a good thing. focus on that. They want you to focus on the most positive changes you can make in your life that Dee's passing has inspired you to come up with, okay? We're going to get 2 more cards, Spirit. 2 more cards for Samantha. We have your party and we have your accident. This is what I think it is. Okay. So what I think it is now. All right, so I hope this resonates, Samantha. There's a little bit of an energy of, we all get so caught up in the whirlwind of being really hyper self-focused, trying to get this going, trying to fix this about ourselves, trying to get this going for ourselves, that we maybe accidentally overlook other situations and things that did need our attention and did need our input, okay? So they're saying you do not blame yourself, but ask yourself, what could I have done here in this situation? What about myself needs some reshifting and reshaping? And for the future, what it is that I can improve upon the way I handle things that would benefit my life and the life of those around me. So it's not that Dee's passing was a punishment to you, but Dee's passing can be a lesson to you. It's the energy coming through here, okay? And your spirit guides do want you to take this and internalize it and see how you can manifest even more healing coming in for you as a person, okay? I hope that resonates. And my condolences on the passing of Dee. Would you like to ask your next question now? You're very welcome, Samantha. Absolutely. Clear the energy, Spirit. Close out the previous tarot readings, please and thank you. Ah, that's funny, Tortoisela. All right, clear the energy, Spirit. Do my spirit guides think I should stop interacting with T for good? Seem like he's playing games and I'm confused. Just want a straight answer from my guides for once. I'm guessing they're always mixed, huh? All right, so we're going to once again connect to your spirit guides, your higher self, and all those guiding you, as well as T, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Please and thank you, Spirit. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Samantha Langford. Should she stop interacting with T for good? 3 cards for yes or no. One more. This is what I think it is. The answer is yes. You should. In fact, you'd be a lot more balanced emotionally if you decide to break away from this person, though they know this would break your heart. They know that this sucks for you. We have here the 4 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the 3 of Swords here. They're saying yes, and we even got confirmation with the 6 of Wands here. They are saying yes. Break it off with this person. You would be happier emotionally. You'd be a lot more at peace. You'd have a lot more peace of mind if you did this, but we can see that the idea of this hurts you, okay? And I kind of want to go into this 3 of Swords as to why this would hurt you, okay? Why would this hurt her? Why are you saying this specifically? And the reason why this would hurt you is because you constantly think about T in a way where you're replaying the best parts of the connection in your mind. We have the cards of the I want to feel that way again, and I replay our conversations over and over. It's because you're on this person's energy like a loop. You replay things in your mind about them. You think about the best aspects of what happened between you guys. They believe that would be their best chance at love to let this person go. However, they understand why this hurts you, okay? So we're going to get some more oracle cards for you. Spirit, 2 more tarot cards. What's going on here? I'm hearing I don't want to is the cards, is the energy that they're saying that you don't want to. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. Okay, 2 more oracle, 2 more tarot cards. Spirit, anything else? You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords here. So okay. This is what I think it is. Okay, this is what I think it is now. Okay, this is what I think it is currently. Okay, 2 from here. I just wish something would work out for once. I understand. The Knight. Change. Is it 1 card from here? They want you to shift your focus onto your family for the time being, okay? This is all the advice that they have. They know that this sucks to say this though. So I'm going to tell you the channeled energy coming through. And I just feel like there's a message coming through from your spiritual team. You deserve a clear response from them. They're saying that this guy is not a good partner for you in particular, okay? That the energy that's coming through from this person seems a lot more self-focused than focused on building with you, okay? That if this person's so self-focused, you should then switch that focus onto yourself. You're going to be giving to a person who is caring about what's happening for them rather than caring about what's happening for you. They're saying that they've noticed that this person's taking rather than giving, when you need to give to so much more important people in your life. So they think that you need to shift this energetic focus with the Knight and the Change here. They are saying let this person go and shift your focus on people who are established in your life, who are there and have shown that they're there and who really can't not be there, with the family, the established, and the security, okay? Because you're giving your energy to a person who's taking and siphoning rather than giving and offering and building, okay? So this person that you're asking about is coming through as a King of Wands, which is more of a taker, kind of getting an energy of a tornado in a sense, okay? And they do apologize for being mysterious and vague. And there's this, what else am I? So what I think it is with this. With the Knight of Wands here, part of what was difficult to get you away from this person is because you kept wanting to hold on to it, even though the relationship was, what's the word for it, was a little bit one-sided or painful, kind of somewhat stressful and painful for you, okay? So this is your reading. They are saying, yes, get out as soon as you can, okay? Queen of Pentacles is showing up here as the strong get out card with that Ace of Swords. Break free from this person. The sooner you do, the sooner you get access to a person that actually values and cares about you. When you're stuck on energies that are siphoning from you, it leads to nothing good, and they're taking away your energy from where you can actually bring it to for people who value that energy from you, okay? So this is what your spirit guides want to say. Get out. We don't recommend you staying in this connection with this person, but we do understand that it hurts to let go because you are attached to this person's energy. Only you can make that choice for yourself. We can say yes or no as much as you want to hear it, but only you can make that decision for yourself, okay? And I would say part of what is going to be necessary is maybe a cord cutting, like snipping off the attachment that the two of you have with each other and then being able to move forward. But because I feel a strong attachment here, okay? I do feel a powerful attachment. So that is your reading, Samantha. All the best to you. Listen, it's easier said than done. If I had $1 for every time my spirit guides told me to disconnect from a person's energy, I'd be pretty rich. I rarely listened to my spirit guides back in moments where I was suffering connections that weren't good for me. I was so sad. I was like, Spirit, just send me a good one. And I just took whatever person was just good enough. But good enough is not good enough. And even though it hurt, I felt betrayed at times, and my spirit guides were so frustrated, I did end up finding myself in situations that were actually much better for me when I disconnected from those people. So it gonna be tough, okay? It gonna be tough. It gonna be real tough. Good luck to you. Clear the energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Thank you so much, Samantha. All the best on your journey. And I do wish you happiness, okay? Hello, Devin. Just woke up from getting up earlier, but taking a nap. Gonna enjoy some smoke. Gonna enjoy a smoke in the meantime. Nice, enjoy. So, did you try the BK meal yet? I can't just yet, but I hope to. Maybe tonight. They ran out, but they posted they are releasing more. How can you run out? Oh my god! So it's first come, first served. God dang. All right, so I'll be right back. We're gonna get to Dino Friends readings, followed by Jenna, and then wrap up the stream with S Virgo. Be right back, chat. Be right back. Good to see you, Devin. I'll be right back, chat. Thank you, Dino Friends, for saving the questions. Be right back. I'm back. Dino Friends, we're going to get to your reading. Clear the energy, spirit. Please close out the previous tarot readings, please, and thank you. May we connect to Dino Friend's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her first mini question here, which is, what message did my ancestors' guides want me to know this morning? Seemed important. I interrupted them, though thinking it was not them. All right, so we're going to connect to your ancestors specifically and your spirit guides, Dino Friends, and 5 cards spirit for Dino Friends. What messages did the ancestors or guides want Dino Friends to know in 3 cards? Okay, is what I think it is. It's almost like there's this, like they want to tell you that you're heading towards this really beautiful place in your life, okay? And we're going to tap into a little bit of what that is because it feels super positive. We have here the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and we have here the Sun. Beautiful, okay? Like respectfully, you're doing an amazing job walking away from painful situations, Dino Friends, okay? You're heading towards positivity. I will tap into what this positivity is, and then we're going to get additional details, okay? Spirit, what is Dino Friends heading towards? So they want to tell you you're heading towards something great, something that feels good to you, okay? We're going to get 3 cards on that. Hi, John Clark. Welcome back. We have your social media. We have your mind control. 2 more. Followed by nourish and boundaries. So what I think it is. So what I think it is now. You'll be, oh, this is awesome. So I don't know if you're choosing to disconnect from social media or you're taking some type of social media break or just a break from something. Maybe that's media like television that's really lame or super toxic, but you are detaching yourself from something that was like breaking your heart. Maybe this is listening to the news every day. Maybe this is looking on Instagram, right? But you're going to be detaching from something and you're heading towards something really great. So this is what they're telling you that you're doing. The desert, the social media, followed by the mind control, the nourished self-growth, followed by the boundaries. Something about you within you is going to be cultivated, even elevated as a result of abstaining and disconnecting from a source that has really been putting your mood down. Your boundary with this thing that has been putting your mood down is going to be elevating your mood essentially. Okay, this is what they're telling you. They really wanted you to know this. Maybe you were watching like here in the United States, we have shows called Jerry Springer, which, you know, it's very toxic. There's people yelling at each other, people dancing where they're not the dad. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's hilarious, but it really drains you. Like, are people out here acting like this for real? And so maybe you're taking a sensational media break. You're no longer going to be looking at pop culture news. Okay, we're gonna get two more cards for this energy. Two more cards, Spirit. And then we have here the High Priestess, the Empress, and the Six of Pentacles. This is essentially what your spirit guides wanted to discuss, okay? They wanted to talk about how, like, hey, you're choosing more mature types of media. You're choosing things or situations or habits or hobbies that give to you rather than burden you. Okay, so they actually see you uplifting your mood as a result of changing what you view, watch, or consume. And this is what they wanted to talk about, how something about you is going to be improving because you're choosing to step away from things that actually drain and lower your energies. Okay, good luck to you. I thought it was finished. There's sometimes reruns, but I haven't watched TV in a gazillion years. I can't remember the last time I watched a television, actually. It's just YouTube now. Right. General, well, things are good. Looks like a positive outcome on my tarot course. Became a year older last Friday. So first of all, happy belated birthday to you, John Clark. And I'm so excited for your developments. Awesome and fantastic to you. May you continue to have success. We're going to ring the bell to that. Woo! Woo! It's always good to hear good news. All right, we're going to get to your next question now. Dino Friends, close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Dino Friends' higher self, spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the next message here, which is any messages from my spirit team. Thank you, Spirit. And 3 cards for Dino Friends. Any messages coming through for Dino Friends? Anything at all? This is what I think it is for both. All right, so for John Clark, this is a side message, but for some reason your energy was in this reading, and it's for both peoples, for you and Dino Friends. So these first 3 cards are about you too, John Clark, okay? John Clark, if there's something in your life that makes you feel like you can't progress further with something, or you have a fear with progressing further with something, we have the 8 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the 6 of Swords here. You will be given or offered the chance to not only face these fears, but to be able to overcome them as well, okay? So we have the 8 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight and the 6 of Swords here. This is also in relation to you, Dino Friends. You and John Clark, because his energy is in this reading too for this first bit, so both of you will receive the chance to overcome a great personal burden that has been personally holding you back. This could be as simple as a fear of birds stopping you from crossing a bridge where a bunch of birds are flying over. You cross that bridge and you visit a town that you've never visited before and you love it. This is like that kind of thing. You're going to be given or offered the chance to overcome a great burden for you that once overcome will at the very least progress you towards something that is really meaningful and really beautiful for the both of you. Okay, so that's the first half of this reading. The Eight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords coming out here. Are we still going? Yes, but we're officially closed. Spirit, 2 more cards for Dino friends disconnecting from John Clark's energy. Thank you for coming through, John Clark. I asked if this reading was for you. We got the confirmation of the King of Wands as a yes, okay? So we're still connected to Dino friend's energy, but we're disconnected from John Clark's energy now. Thank you, Spirit. 2 cards for Dino friends. Anything else that you wish to say to her about this spiritual team of Dino friends? The Magician and the Devil. So what is the Devil here, Spirit, with the Magician? What's going on here? 3 cards on that. Okay, we're talking about sex here for this reading. Influences and power supply. So is it what I think it is? Have a great time, Trans. Good to see you. I'll see you Wednesday. See you on Wednesday as well. Dino friends, you are manifesting some type of passion coming through in your life, but this is not so much of like creative passion. It could be, though. It could represent itself as that. This feels rather sexual, okay? So we have here the cards of the Magician and the Devil here. It looks like you're manifesting. Oh my God, manifesting, professing, confessing. I don't know what's going on here. You're manifesting some type of sexual, passionate, tension-filled interaction to come. I'm not certain when that's going to happen, but look at that. We have here the lusting card, the influences, and the power supply, okay? There's going to be a moment that you're going to experience that feels very intense and very passionate. This is going to be invigorating for you, okay? We're going to get 2 more cards for you now. And that is your reading. 2 more cards for Dino Friend Spirit. Anything else you wish to say to her at all? 2 more cards. We have here Trapped, and we have here Twin Flames, Shared Reflection, and Feelings. This is the last energy here. This is what I think it is. If you're worried whether the situation is mutual or not, it is. So you're going to have a mutual situation between you and another source where you're going to experience a sense of passion and intimacy and intensity, okay? With the Trapped and Twin Flames card here, Spirit just wants you to know it's going to be a safe time. The person reflects how they feel, how you feel for them. If it's a person, just saying, if it's a person and you guys are having a little rendezvous, this is going to be mutual, okay? So that's what your spirit guides would like to tell you. To wrap it up, you're going to experience an opportunity to do something that you were previously afraid of doing. Once you overcome it, you're able to just smoothly navigate this subject for a time, okay? The Magician and the Devil screams you manifesting passion into your life. And when you do, just so you know, it's mutual, okay? You may be afraid that this person's just in it to get it and get out, but it's going to be a mutual situation that both of you will enjoy yourselves, okay? So that is your reading. Thank you so much, Dino friends, for your donation. I wish you all the best and thank you. I hope you have a fabulous morning. And if you're looking back at this, thank you so much for your time and thank you to you and your spiritual team as well. Hello, Pressure. It's good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. We're about to wrap up our stream now. You're here at the end of it, but it's always good to see you here. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going to get to our next reading now with Jenna. Jenna, I'm going to go to your question now. I know you want a timestamp. I don't believe you're here for your reading. I know Dino friends didn't want a timestamp for her reading. Catch you in another time. Pressure, it's good to see you. I'll probably be streaming on Wednesday or Friday, okay? If you want to come through for that. It'll be 3-card reading day, not just yes or no. I know people prefer the 3-card readings. All right, so Jenna, let me get to you now. I'm here in timestamp, absolutely. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Jenna's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those who guide her, as well as the energy surrounding her question here. All right, so clear the energy, Spirit. Can we connect to Jenna's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as the energies around seeking, finding a job like this? Spirit, what can Jenna do to find a job that pays this amount within 1 to 3 months, Spirit? 3 cards for any advice that you wish to give her about this. What can she do? Okay. Is what I think it is. Okay. All right, so Jenna, you can do this faster by hiring someone to help you, okay? You're going to have to hire someone to help you with these services. And that kind of sucks, but if you want this type of job that pays this much, you will have to hire someone like a job coach or a recruiter, okay? We have the King of Swords, the Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, hire is the right word. Or seek a recruiter who does this for a living, who finds work for people for a living. If you want it this fast, this soon, you have to hire somebody or get somebody on board to help you with this, okay? And I know that sucks, but this is where it's coming from. 2 more cards, Spirit. Is what I think it is. Otherwise, you'd have to take your time with seeking employment for this specific amount, okay? So this is what they're saying. The only way to speed this process up, even if you don't have the money for it, is getting a person who does this for a living, who looks for jobs that are right for the people who have hired them for the role, essentially. Or do it on your own solo, but that will take a longer time with the Knight of Pentacles. If you're looking for to have a quick way to gain access to the possibilities of this, you will unfortunately need to hire the right type of people to get you to this that fast, okay? So one option was to find someone capable of doing that, which is the King of Swords, the Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune, someone who has the ability to change that fate for you. Okay, so we're going to get 3 more oracle cards for you now. So 3 for this, Spirit. So unfortunately, it feels like ultimately you'd have to wait. You'd have to wait. It's not just going to happen quickly for you unless you look at that. We even have the card of the Rose, which has the energy of waiting here, that's really fascinating to me. So you do have the waiting energy. If you want to zoom in on that, there we go. You see the waiting here. Okay, listen, I'm not making it up. 2 more cards, Spirit. So you have to wait. We have here hunger, and then we also have here the center interiority. Wow, and homecoming. So again, either you wait because it can't happen this fast, or you recruit somebody or hire somebody who is the person seeking this jobs for you. They have an incentive to do it for you. They can do it quickly. They can find what you're looking for, but you have to give compensation for it, unfortunately. So until then, they ask that you remain patient. Knight of Pentacles, take it slowly to find these positions. If at the end of the day that is the best for you, then being patient might be your best route, okay? 2 more oracle cards. Instead of 2 oracle cards, they're giving us additional tarot, okay? So I'm going to pull tarot for you instead of oracle. Spirit, 2 last tarots. Anything else you wish to say to her? If you have any advice or anything else to say to offer her support in this situation. So what I think it is. And lastly, Jenna, the good news is this. Even if it takes some time, even if you have to do the steps slowly, one by one, there will be a transformation in your situation. We have the Death and the Nine of Swords here, which is beautiful, okay? There will be a change in, like, let's say that if you're suffering, thinking about this, when am I going to find a job that is in alignment with the money that I want to earn, with the type of lifestyle that I like to have? They're saying there will be a change to this. It just won't happen as quick as you'd like it to, okay? So there we have it with the Death and the Nine of Swords, okay? That is the end of the reading. I just hate my situation right now because I don't feel like I can have my love life if I don't have the money or a bigger apartment. I understand. I understand that. I would just say focusing on yourself would probably be the best thing to do. Wait to get yourself right in the way that you'd like to, and then open your heart for another person if you feel like that's a better route for you. Again, I don't want to tell you what to do, but your spirit guides are telling you to be patient. That is the best to do that. Though, if you want to speed this up, you would have to hire a person to do this for you, okay? Which sucks also, but it might be a great advantage for you to do that if it's worth the time. Because I feel I am not in alignment with my life right now. Listen, I've been there before. I have personally been there before, and I gotta say, there is light at the end of the tunnel, Jenna. Love doesn't only exist when you're rich, okay? If money brought in true love, then all the rich people in the world would be happily married. And as we understand it, money can't buy you love, neither does a big house. So I would just say that there maybe needs to be a reshift in what you prioritize, because money, it's not everything, right? You may just have to look at it in a different way, right? I'm not certain what that could be, but you may have to look at it in a different way. Because E also ended up our romantic relationship because I'm not in alignment with myself. Okay. So, I understand that then. Okay. I mean, so then I'm not certain what you're chasing after with this, but I would say take your time, Jenna. If this person's not interested in you because they feel like you're not where you should be, then this person's not right for you. Respectfully. Honestly, okay? I mean, I'm not in the same kind of life situation like him. Then fuck him. Then fuck him, right? Who cares? There are plenty of people who will love you just for who you are and for what you bring to the table. If this guy is like, I don't like you because your life is not in the right place for you, then fuck him. Respectfully, okay? Respectfully. Respectfully. Okay. Okay. So Jenna, my question is, are you hoping to change yourself are you hoping to get yourself to where you need to be so that this gentleman can be open to dating you? Is that what you're hoping for? Because I gotta tell you, like, self-improvement and life improvement is a lifelong situation. It's not just a get it done in a year type thing. Unfortunately, it's a lifelong situation. And the reason why I say fuck this gentleman respectfully is because respectfully, self-improvement is a lifelong situation. I want to align myself that I have possibilities with love or someone else, but you already have the possibility for love now. You already have that ability. You are fine as you are to find love as you are. Part of the journey of finding a romantic partner is recognizing when someone's not right for you or when someone is right for you. It's not about, do I have the money, the education, the blah, blah, blah. It's about, am I happy with who I am? And can I meet a partner who is satisfied with who I am, who feels like I bring something to their life? You know what I mean? But I hate my life and it's not where I want it for me. Now, that's the most important aspect of this. Above all else, whether this E person, feels that you're in the right place, which to be honest with you, I do not feel he has the right to say that. And I think it's going to take some self-love to understand why what he said was a fuck him situation. He doesn't have the right to tell you where your life is for you. But if you don't like your life, if you want to elevate things, if you want to change things for yourself, that is where it starts. Your definition of what's right for you, not what his definition of what's right for you. So this is why I say fuck your friend, because he didn't have the right to say that. But he could have said respectfully and very politely, hey, I just think we're in different places right now, and that's why I'm not attracted to you. That's it. That's all he had to say to you. Respectfully. So, yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you, Jenna. And I need you to understand that, again, self-growth, elevating yourself, that takes so much time. It takes a lot of time. You can't rush yourself to be who you believe that you should be tomorrow. It's going to take years even, okay? It might take months even. So you got to take your time. Who cares what this person thinks? He wasn't mean? Okay, Jenna. Okay. I mean, that's just my perspective, okay? And I care for you. All right, clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to S Virgo's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as her last 2 mini questions. Can we get into T's Leo feeling for me? Yes, we can. Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to connect to S Virgo's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as T, the Leo, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Jenna, it's just my opinion, okay? I don't like this person, but that's my opinion. I don't like what he said, but that's my opinion. I don't like how he communicated it to you, but that's my opinion. Just because I don't like this person's energy doesn't mean that you and this person aren't compatible and aren't capable of being fantastic friends. I don't like this person respectfully, and that's okay. As a tarot reader, if you ever ask questions about them, I will always respectfully give you the response from your spiritual team. Always and forever. It's just my personal opinions. I don't like the way that he came towards the subject, even if it was expressed in a kind and caring way. I don't like it. I think that self-growth is going to take a while. And I don't like the idea of you looking down on yourself, thinking that you have to change so much about yourself to be loved or to find love. Ultimately, I want you to find a place where you feel confident and self-assured that no matter what happens, you don't need another person to feel loved because you love yourself. And that is most important to me at the end of the day. I don't like this person's response because he has placed a judgment on your life, which sucks. I'm judging his response, though. I want you to find happiness. And I think the way this person handled it only further made you insecure about the way that your life is right now. That's not fair to you. You should constantly be striving for self-acceptance and self-happiness. And I believe that this person's well-meaning comment only further pushed you into a dark mindset, which is not okay for you. That is why I don't like this person's response, because I care for you and I care for your own personal confidence. It will make me happy when you feel like you can conquer everything and anything. And this person wasn't helpful in the way they communicated, even if it was nice, if that makes sense. Oh my God. Yeah, that's no problem. If that's how he said it, then that's no problem at all. All right, so Jenna, unfortunately, I do have to place focus on S Virgo. She's our last donation of today, okay? Clear the energy, spirit. We're going to once again connect to S Virgo's higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as T, the Leo, his higher self, his spiritual team, and all those guiding him. Spirit, in 3 cards, how is T, the Leo, feeling about S Virgo? 3 cards. Okay, 2 more. What's going on here? 2 more, spirit. All right, so can we get 3 cards on this energy? Why are they feeling this way about S Virgo? Do you work with T, the Leo, S Virgo? Do you work with this person? 2 more. What is your relationship with this person? 2 more cards for why this is the case. No, we don't work together, but he's a doc and I'm a nurse. Yeah, because there's something about the 2 of you having something of similar work background or similar work situation coming through here, okay? All right, so we have the cards of the Eight of Wands, the Hermit, the Page of, the Ace of Pentacles. He's thinking about his job, the way his job makes him feel, and he also thinks about you. Okay? He wonders if, oh my goodness, he wonders if you feel the way you do about the medical field like he does about the medical field, okay? We have here the Divine Feminine, the pain and the possibilities. There's almost a sense of him thinking about what you do for work and him thinking about how much must you be going through that is causing you any pain or any feelings of depression or low moods because he kind of feels that way or he feels that he has seen something like this, okay? So it's a kind of a sense of wondering what you're not saying about your job that he feels about the job or the job that you do. Are you going through as much pain as I perceive that you are going through because I've seen what this job can do to people type of thing, okay? This is why I'm connecting to like you guys having some shared camaraderie when it comes to your expertises, okay? So we have the Seven of Swords and the Devil here. But this is something he kind of low-key obsessively thinks about. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you feeling what I'm feeling about this field? Are you going through what we're going through? Are you going through what I'm going through? We have here the cards of the transformation and the hope here, okay? I don't know if it's because he wants to have an open conversation about like the difficulties of the medical field, and he's hoping like maybe he's thinking about you like I wonder what she's up to, how things are going for her, okay? And we're both ADHD. Oh my god. All right, so we're gonna get to your next reading now, your next mini question. All right, so we get to your next mini question now. Hold on, let me go look for it. Yeah, we talk about it sometimes, and I was going through grief at the time we connected. Oh, that's beautiful, Miss Virgo. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go for sure. Okay, will communication connection continue for us? Okay, so Spirit and 3 cards. Will communication continue between these two, T and S Virgo? Will communication continue between these two, Spirit? 3 cards for yes or no. The answer is yes, very much so. 9 of Cups and the Justice here. Very, very much so. I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon, respectfully. With the 9 of Cups and Justice here, can we get 3 more cards, Spirit? The 3 of Cups, the Hermit, the 7 of Swords, the King of Swords here is what I think it is. So for sure, definitely as friends, like you guys have a long-lasting friendship on your hands, okay? 3 of Cups, the Hermit here. I will say, if anything, a little bit of an obstacle for further development does have to do with like what he's choosing not to say. We have here the 7 of Swords and the King of Swords coming out here, okay? We're going to get 3 cards on what this is. So you guys will have communication coming in. You guys have a lot of conversations coming in too. A lot of philosophical conversations as well. Deep, meaningful, valuable conversations here. However, there's a 7 of Swords and a King of Swords here. It's a little bit of an energy of him not wanting to say something, but really, really wanting to, though. We're going to tap into what that is. What is that, Spirit? Because we're nosy. 2 more. I'm nosy. All right. Oh my goodness, this is what I think it is with this reading. Oh my god. As Virgo, he would like intimacy with you, but I gotta say, this is not sexual. This is not sexual. This feels like he wants to speak with your soul in a sense. So he wants deeper than just conversation with you. Secretly, he wants to have like philosophical, meaningful, real deep, meaningful, painful talks with you. We have the manifestation. We have here the intimacy, okay? He wants to feel like he can see your inner world in some sense, okay? 2 cards from here, please. We have here the Forest, the unconscious. Dude, look at the confirmation for you. We have here, he wants to go beyond just like normalcy. He wants to have deeper conversations about what's going on deep on the inside, okay? The unconscious, the in between, the cards of the forest is about overcoming illusions, transformation, and faith here. So that's fascinating. Like, I just want to talk about real stuff. I just want to talk about real stuff, is what he kind of is coming through here in this energy. One more card here. We have here, lastly, the mischief, but this is more of wanting to keep this hidden. So he wants to talk about a little bit of, I want to talk about deep things, but I don't want to like scare her off or anything. I want to talk about pain and trauma, but I don't want to scare her off. I want to talk about the fears of the medical world, but I don't want to scare her off. I don't like, he wants to say so much more to you. So that is your reading. You have a deep thinker on your hands who, it's in some ways is struggling for camaraderie, like desiring to have deep connection with those who understand the world that he's in, and he sees that in you. Okay, he sees that in you and that you could be that. He's a little bit shy about approaching you on it, but I do believe that you have a long-term connection on your hand. So the answer is yes, there will be more communication and more connection coming through, and I do feel like it'll get even more intense and even deeper. Okay. All right, so thank you so much, S. Virgo, for your donation. All the best to you and T, the Leo. I hope you guys have more fun to come. Very deep soul here. I like it. And I appreciate you very much. Have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for your support. Hello, Maria. It's good to see you. Hmm. Hold on, Tortoise. I gotta reset myself. Gotta reset myself. Joanna, the answer is yes, you may if you'd like to. The answer is yes, you may if you'd like to. Welcome on in. I gotta reset myself. Jenna, I hope you didn't take my comments towards your lovely friend personally. Again, I do not judge you at all. I think you're fantastic, and I love seeing you here in chat, okay? Just because I don't like this gentleman's energy doesn't mean there's anything wrong with him. Just because I don't agree with his style of communication doesn't mean there's anything wrong with him, okay? If this person's just like, hey, I think you're really nice, but I don't think we're in a place that matches our lifestyle, but I think you're cool, that's fine. I would just say that uh, if that's this, is this that person path, then let them choose their path, right? We just move on from it. We just move on from it. Oh my gosh. I remember the only reason why I feel so powerfully is because I dealt with a gentleman like this before, where it was like, the reason why I don't want to pursue you is because I really want to date like a superstar or somebody who's really popular, who really matches my lifestyle because I'm a drummer or whatever. And I understand that. Listen, I had such an issue with their comment, because I was like, you know what? If I could just be in the limelight, if I could just be in show business, then maybe this person will give me attention. If I could just change my life to this, because I'm so unsatisfied. I want to be like this and that. And who he wants is who I want to be. So I was like, well, okay, let me just arrange my life and try to get things going so that I could be the match for this person. But that wasn't fair to me when I did that. And I'm just so scared that you might fall into that pitfall, which is not fair to you, right? So if this person's a great friend to you, great. Maybe they inspire you to go even further into what you'd like to do, which would be fantastic. So I only wish for you the best. If it turns out that he's really awesome, he's a great support system, then go for it. You know what I mean? Enjoy your connection with this fabulous individual and continue to see what things hold for the two of you, right, in the future. I just personally been through a situation where someone compared me like this. You're this, and this is what I'm looking for. You're that, and this is what I'm looking for. And dealing with that relationship made me realize that this person was nicely comparing me to what he felt was better. So I was like, well, if you won't take me as I am, then fuck you. And at the end of the day, I realized that that person really sucked because they were manipulating me, using me, unfortunately. But that's a whole side story. So I just want you to be with someone who is kind in the way they deliver the messages and accepts you for who you are. Okay. And if this is that person, then all the best to him for that. Okay. Good luck to you. I do hope this is a connection that you really enjoy and that you guys can continue to be friends. Okay. Oh my goodness. When will there be a new stream? At some point next week, or the future stream to come will probably be Wednesday, Maria, if you want to come in for that. All right, so the moderators are now at the end of the stream. If you guys are ready for your mod questions, give me a thumbs up, okay? Oh my gosh. Jenna, I apologize. We'll have to close this discussion. I feel like we'll have to agree to disagree about your friend, okay? Even if he's kind, we'll have to agree to disagree. I have my personal perspective. I'll probably hold on to it, but like realistically, that's your personal world. I don't know this person personally, so they could be really nice. So we'll just have to agree to disagree on this subject. Are you ready, Erica? Yes, I am. So we're going to start with Joanna. We're going to then get to Vivi, followed by Devin, and then Tortoise Love. Awesome. So when you guys are ready, we're going to get started. Joanna, when you're ready, feel free to post your question when you're ready. All right, gotcha. I'm going to go to your reading now. And Jenna, I really hope that you don't take it personally. I don't have to like your friend. I promise you, it's going to be okay. I don't have to like them. It's okay. I swear to goodness, I still like you anyway. I don't have to like it, but I like you. and you could take it like that, okay? All right, so we're going to get to Joanna's reading now. Clear the energy, spirit. Joanna, I'm going to go to your mod question. Do you want these private or public? Do you want this to be private or public, Joanna? Okay, got you. All right, gotcha. So your mod question is, how does Steph feel seeing me for the first time on camera? Did she like how I looked? We're going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Joanna, as well as Steph, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her. Spirit, how does Steph feel seeing Joanna for the first time on camera? 3 cards for yes, or not 3 cards for yes or no, but 3 cards for additional information. One more. This is what I think it is. This is what I think it is now. She felt like seeing you in person. She felt like seeing you in the flesh physically. I think we tapped into this energy before as well, that your pictures versus how you actually are completely different, okay? You are not like what she expected at all. Have a good one, Jenna. Thank you for coming through. We have here the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Cups here, okay? So how she saw you was not how she expected. How you present yourself via your pics is not who you are. You're a lot more sweeter. You don't really express how sweet you actually are in your pictures than in the flesh, okay? When your face is moving. So I think we tapped into that before. But here we have it. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Queen of Cups here. You're a lot cuter than what you show on your pics, okay? Now, would you like to ask your donated question? That's what she said too. I'm dead. Ah, how cute. Again, everything you said from tarot came out right. May I ask what's happening in the next 7 days with me and Steph? So we're going to clear the energies. We're going to connect to your higher self, Joanna, and all those guiding you, as well as Steph, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. Spirit in 3 cards. What is going to be happening between Joanna and Steph within the next 7 days? In the next 7 days, Spirit. The Lovers is a strong start. The Five of Pentacles, one more. And the Six of Pentacles here. So what I think it is. You guys will have a conversation about kind of the awkwardness going on between you two, kind of what's going unsaid, the rough patch that you guys are in right now. So the Lovers is the Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles here. You guys will have some talk, and we do have the coming together and conversing, coming back together, even with the Six of Cups here, about like the feelings of insecurity and the behaving because one's insecurity, and just having a proper conversation about that specifically, okay? If I had to be honest with you, I can see chatter happening, but I can't get the exact details of the conversation. It's just like, hey, I'm sorry I did that because I was just in this mindset type talk, okay? We got 2 more oracle cards for you for this. There are 2 more for Joanna. How will the next 7 days go? So there is an exchange talking about behaviors, okay, and insecure behaviors. Is that I think it is with this one? Is that a yes? Okay, but it's a chance, right? I hate this. I hate this because it's really good. It's really good energy. Okay, Spirit, 3 cards on what's going on here. One more. All right, so you guys will also be chatting about like how compatible the 2 of you are. We have the Rainbow Reviver. And we also have here the compatibility here. So besides just talking about like what troubles the 2 of you, you're also going to be having a conversation about what makes you to gravitate towards one another. We have the card of the spiritual maturity here. So this is really beautiful. Maybe it's the conversation like, hey, the fact that I can even communicate my insecurities to you makes me feel like we could really be a great match. Maybe it's something like that, but it's definitely a conversation of back and forth of what bothers me, and also here's what I actually really like about us too. So this feels like a really nice conversation. These last 2 cards, Joanna, I wish I could give you more details, but this feels like it's being hidden, okay? We will dive into why these 2 cards feel like they're hidden away, but they're such great cards. So what I think it is, Spirit. Okay. You guys may also talk about overcoming. If you guys can overcome your burdens, you guys could have a really long-term happy future. We have the Mountain and the Death here. This is more of a this could be like this conversation, okay? We have the 10 of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles. That is long-term emotional fulfillment. And with the cards of the Mountain and the Death here, of if we can overcome this, we're going to be so happy together. We even have the ending of the chapter with the World here, okay? So you more than anything, you guys will be coming back together, communicating, and speaking about what troubles you about the connection, what troubles you about yourselves, and what makes you happy about the connection, and how this might be in the future if everything works out, okay? So this is very much a hopeful, you guys will be in a hopeful energy, but really feeling like there needs to be some clear communication and overcoming some difficult hurdles and obstacles as far as it pertains to personal understanding about love, okay? So really beautiful energy coming through. Thank you so much, Joanna, for your donation. I appreciate it. I have hopes this one will work out. We get super along really well. I hope it works out for you guys as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'll be right back. I'm just going to blow my nose and we're going to get to our next reading with Vivi. Be right back, everyone. Be right back. You're very welcome. Thank you. All right, so Vivi, are you here and are you ready for your reading? If so, give me a thumbs up. We're going to get to your question. Clear the energy, spirit. I am doing very well, Vivi. I am unfortunately under the weather. I'm sick, so I'm a little bit out of it. But we're going to get to your question here. Correction. That's not the case. For the first half of the question, that's not fully the case. You guys are both a part of that, if that makes sense, Vivi. So it's not that you're one or the other. You're both a part of one thing rather than you just being a part of that person's system. Does that make sense? There we go. Okay, so I feel your overall question. So I think this will be interesting. We're gonna play the energies. We're gonna connect to this person, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them, as well as your higher self, your spiritual team, and all those guiding you, Vivi, and 3 cards. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding Vivi and this individual. Collectively, what are your thoughts? What would you like to say to Vivi about this? So I think it is. So I think it is now. Okay. And is what I think it is currently. All right. So Vivi, they have a clear answer to give you. You and this person have wrapped up a cycle with each other. You are no longer tethered to this person in the way that you think that you are. They know that it was a painful experience to interact with this individual, but you have overcome it enough to close out the cycle with this person. We have here the Nine of Wands, the World, and the Queen of Pentacles here. But we also pulled additional cards for you with the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Pentacles here. This person will awaken to the connection. Lastly, you will have the opportunity to interact in the future, but it looks like you are considering something but don't follow through with the offer or the coming back together. Okay. It's interesting. I really like this red rope around this world here. I don't know why, but a red string is of significance. Some type of red rope is of significance to this connection, or red is in general. Okay, I'm not really certain what's something about red, but they need you to know you and this person are not connected in the way that you think you are anymore. Okay, and you're free to live the life you'd like to have, separate of this individual. They will awaken to the bond, but it'll be too late by the time it happens based on the current energies. Okay, again, I mean, the Page of Pentacles is not a yes or a no or a shut down card, so you may accept this person back in, but with the Page of Pentacles confirming the thought, you're likely to disconnect from this energy rather than go towards it. They know that it's painful, but they do need you to realign your thoughts to wrapping up, not going back to this person's thoughts, not thinking back on this individual for your sake. Okay, now this is what they want to say to you. Also, they kind of want to say you're making a choice now to drive yourself gaga over this person by choosing to go back to thinking of them in cycles, in a sense. That it is possible to disconnect from the thoughts of this type of person. It is possible. You would just have to really train yourself not to revisit the thoughts of them, okay? You're not connected to them in the way that you are at the moment. You may be choosing to connect now rather than it being a force of spiritual nature, okay? So this is your reading. This really sucks because I think these need to be illegal. Vivi, respectfully, these connections need to be illegal forever. They need to be illegal. I'm going to petition to the gods. Make it illegal. It is not right or humane. And that is your reading. Thank you so much for your time. I hate him. I hate him. All right, so we're going to get to our next reading now with Devin. Devin, are you here and would you like your mod reading? Feel free to post if yes. You will be the next person on the list, and Tortoise Love will be the last person with the mod question and the free full reading raffle winning question, okay? Thank you, everyone, for your patience and for joining me today. Rolling up, I will take whatever comes out. Absolutely. Clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. We're going to connect to Devin, her higher self, her spiritual team, and all those guiding her, as well as whatever comes out for her, connecting to her spiritual team and all those who guide her. 3 cards for Devin. Whatever comes out in 3 cards. One more. Is what I think it is. They're telling you that a heartbreak with a lover is going to end up in celebration for you. That a heartbreak in love will end in celebration for you at the end of the day. We have the 3 of Swords, the Lovers, and the 3 of Cups here. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. This is what they wanted to tell you, okay? A heartbreak in love will lead to celebration for you. That's all they wanted to say. That's all they wanted to say. Is it what I think it is? Is it about tea? No, it's not about tea. The devil. The devil. It is not about tea, okay? Finished before we started for real. But it's not about tea. You got a strong no card for that. I don't think you get more no than the devil. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Clear the energy, Spirit, please and thank you. Last but not least, we're going to get to Tortoise Love. Tortoise Love, are you ready for your reading? DM, please. The first one, not out loud. The second one, out loud. Thank you. Got you. We're going to clear the energies. I'm going to connect to your higher self, your spiritual team, and all that's guiding you, Tortoise Love, as well as your mod question here. This person, their higher self, their spiritual team, and all those guiding them. I'm going to read it, and I'm going to give you a private response. Spirit, 3 cards. Oh my God. So Tortoise Love, what's going to happen here is you needing to return to a way that you've been before, which is being really emotionally grounded and processing something like, I love this King of Cups for you. Look at that. We have the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Cups here. But look at this King of Cups face. The funny thing about the face of this King of Cups is like, this feels like how you're going to be looking at these messages in the coming days. Like a teacher when a student acts in a misbehaved way and you're just very patient with them. Like, I've been a kid. I was fucking it up in school too. And for sure, I was a mean person. So I understand where this kid is coming from. This is not me talking about myself, by the way. But there's something about you channeling your highest emotional maturity when dealing with this issue because you've dealt with it before. And you've interacted with people who did one thing and then went a different direction with you. And you're just handling it like, okay, well, okay. So this is what's likely to happen in the following days of you behaving emotionally mature and just trying to respond to anything and everything in the most grounded way possible. Okay? This is what's coming through here. Understandable. Now we're going to get to your raffle question now. Close out the previous readings, please, and thank you, Spirit. We're going to connect to Taurus Love's higher self, spiritual team, and all those guiding her. And your question is, I've been currently working on a project to be a project. Big part if it's done. Gotcha. I need to do some editing. I have extended ideas with it that needs to be done. Then my plan is the promo, website, social media, find a way to sell it, ship it across the world if people will buy it, would want to buy it. I would love a full reading on this situation about my project, whatever's important messages related to it. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Tortoise Love. All right, so we're going to connect to the energies of this project. Spirit guides, ancestors, and all those guiding towards love. Anything you want to say in regards to this project? Okay. This is what I think it is. For now. They want you to keep your ideas and your work as hidden as possible, okay? We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles here. They know that's going to suck to hear that, but keeping as much of what you're doing under wraps and secret from anyone and everyone is going to help you the most with the success of your project until everything is completely done, okay? So they're just saying while you're working on it, don't tell anybody anything, okay? And we're going to pull into the energies as to why that is the case. Spirit, why is that the case? Why would you like Tortoise Love to keep this under wraps? Look at that. We even have the Obscurity Mysteries cards coming up here for you. Thank you, Spirit. We have here the Mixed Emotions, followed by the Runaway and the Gift with the Marriage Wedding. Is it what I think it is? It's so that you can work on the project independently without other people's input, so you know it's something that you want to do. Should you change your mind about how you go about a way that you want to go about it? Should you change your mind about how you want to add things or influence things or involve things? Then you are free to leave the commitment whenever and whenever you want to, okay? So they want you to keep this hidden and away from anyone knowing about it until you're completely done with this, so you have the freedom to change your mind, okay? Or change the direction that you want to make things, okay? So we have here the mysteries, the mixed emotions, followed by the runaway, the gift, and the marriage. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to get 3 more cards for you. Anything else you want to say about that energy, Spirit? 3 more cards. And then we're going to get advice for you. That's what I think it is. And also they just want you to go full steam ahead, that by not telling people doesn't mean that this project's not going to work out. They don't want you to think that way. It's just that by working on it silently and mysteriously, you can put hyper focus into it rather than it involving any other external energies. Hey, how's that thing going? Hey, what's up with that thing? You know what I mean? So you will get like the energies of prying attention when maybe you don't really need it, right? You have your own input, you have your own knowledge in it, you can make this yourself. So they do kind of want to say, you know, there's nothing wrong with keeping these fabulous plans hidden. That doesn't mean that this won't be a successful project. It just means you'll be able to concentrate on it better. So King of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Wands here, which is so beautiful. They are saying go for it. The Fool is the energy of this reading, okay? Go for it. Very awesome. I'm going to get 3 more cards for you. Anything else? Any advice you wish to give Tortoise Love about this situation? Any thoughts that you wish to share? The Empress is coming out here, followed by the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords here. Is it what I think it is? You have the full capability to do this. You do. And they want to tell you this. It's not really advice. They just want to tell you you have the ability to do this and execute it beautifully and in a grounded way. You have some skills or some knowledge that also help you make a great foundation for this. Okay. We have the Empress, the King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords here. Okay. So they do want to say, like, you have everything within you to be able to accomplish this. That it is not a matter of that. In fact, you might be well overqualified, but you also have some additional skills that you've gained from businesses that you worked for that will also help this too. Spirit, can we get 3 cards? You're going to do really great if you decide to go down this route. We have here beauty, shape-shifting, greed. And also, low-key, I got to say, you're already a really virtuous soul, a tortoise love. But I also got to tell you, they're coming through with a kind of shallow perspective, but they don't want you to look down on yourself or this message as negative. You are very beautiful in their perspective. They believe that your beauty will help you in this endeavor as well. I know that sounds crazy, but they also want you to acknowledge that your beauty will be of benefit to you in this situation, okay? So we have the shapeshifter, the triumph, and the greed here with the ending of the maiden. So not only will you be physically compatible with what you're doing, it will get you more eyes on what you're doing, but also you are beautiful on the inside as well. So you're beautiful on the inside and outside, which is going to benefit your business, okay? Whatever this idea is, okay? It's beautiful. All right, 2 more cards for her. They just wanted to say that real quick. They don't want you to feel insecure or nervous about it, but they need you to know that this is what's going on here, okay? 2 more cards, Spirit. We have the 4 of Swords. And lastly, 2 more cards, Spirit. And the 6 of Wands here. And also, you're going to be really successful. If you choose this route, you'll be successful in it. You have the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Wands here. You're going to get out of it a lot of what you've been seeking. All right? So 2 more cards for you, and that is your reading. Thank you so much for your spirit guides or allowing me to read for you. This is really lovely. We have the Wand, and we have here the Sorcerer. Look, listen, Tortoise Love, I don't know what you're doing. I got an inkling of what you might be doing, but you don't need any further confirmation from me. Listen, beautiful on the inside and out, and you're a sorceress. Look at that. We have here the Wand and the Sorcerer here. Listen, I feel the energies of the goddesses coming down and being like, this is what we made you for. But in the nicest way possible, okay? It's nice to see it come into fruition and for the collective energies to go, answer the call. Anyway, so yeah, Wand and Sorceress is coming out here for you. They love this for you. You will find success in this avenue. You were born for this, okay? Do you enjoy this path for you? Enjoy it. Have fun. That's the most important thing, because at the heart of who you are a virtuous soul. You are misunderstood because you are so innocent and very pure of heart, okay? And that is an energy not many people are familiar with, because we are in a world that is really nasty, Tortoise Love, okay? It's very nasty out here, all right? But you are being guided in this path. The Hierophant came out here for you. Your spirit guides will guide you. If you're always like, how come I'm always drawn to the spiritual? It's because you were meant for this, okay? So good luck to you. Keep your secrets secret. Be hidden in what you do so that you can put as much of your personal energy into it as possible. And you don't get any outside opinions or sources trying to tell you to do one thing or the other. Keep it innocent. Keep it mysterious. And then when you're ready to launch, open it up to the world. I will have your back if you ever need advice on how to handle anything. I'll do my best anyway. And that is your reading. Sounds exciting. Going to continue with it the way that I've been. Let's see what will unfold in the future. Beautiful. Hello, Pressure. It's good to see you once again. I'm just here listening. That's very kind of you. All right, chat, that's the end of this stream, y'all. Thank you all so much for joining me for yet another tarot card live with me, General Goods Tarot. I hope that you guys have a fabulous Sunday, Saturday, Monday, start of the week to come. Chat, if I do not see you tomorrow, you will see me on Wednesday, either at 2 p.m. or 6 p.m. Okay, so see you guys. Have a good one. Bye, Pressure. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you to my moderators, Tortoise Love, Joanna, Devin, Vivi, Camille, wherever you are, We Vibes, wherever you are. Guys, have a fantastic day and see you in the future streams to come. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by clicking the link tree in the description. Information is there for you to reach out to me for a private reading. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, okay? With that said, see you and have a good one, all right? Goodbye and thank you.